おはよう。おはよう。
Oh. Oh, hello. How you guys doing? Welcome. Oh, Shinobi and Game Master, how you guys doing today? It's so good to see you guys. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're we're doing Kingdom Hearts today. Specifically recoded. So I meant to finish this last week because it's just a movie, right? We did this before with Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days, but we had some lag, to say the least. I kept it lagging out, and I was like, all right, well, it is what it is, I guess. We'll just do it later. So we're actually gonna pick up like halfway through, coded. Oh, Daima was incredible. Plus, solo leveling is getting really good. Oh, two shows that I'm not caught up on at all. I heard a lot about Daima and what's going on there with the whole Super Saiyan 4 stuff, but I need to get to it. I'm gonna be getting Crunchyroll again here probably like later today or tomorrow, and I don't know if it's on Crunchyroll. I know it's on Crunchyroll for sure, but isn't it on Netflix as well? That's something that my family has, and I can just use theirs, so that way I can get caught up on it. Solo leveling for sure, though. I need to watch that one. I have been hesitating on that for a very petty reason. Very, very petty. I remember solo leveling back during the days of me being on Webtoons and seeing it being an anime, and not just an anime, but very popular. I don't know. Just kind of made me think like, I don't know if I want to watch it. It's just weird to see a webtoon that I knew for a while suddenly become an anime, and I'm like, wow, this is different. Oh, I finally beat the SNES Mario World, finally. So now I beat both Game Boy Advance and SNES Mario World. Heck yeah. Yeah, I was actually surprised by it. Like Super Mario World, that game, I thought for sure that game was like 5 to 6 hours long. We played it on the channel, and it was surprisingly short. I beat it in three and a half hours or so, and I was like, oh, I could have sworn it was gonna be longer. Maybe I was just bad as a kid and I just never beat the game, and I was like, huh, this game takes 1,000,000 years to beat. It's incredible. It's on Hulu and Disney Plus. Well, I don't have any of those. Ugh. I'll have to watch it either on Netflix or Crunchyroll. But yeah, we're doing Kingdom Hearts Recoded, right? This is the game. I kind of said this in the chat a little earlier. This is the game that started to confuse me, right? Up till this point, Kingdom Hearts has kind of had some weird lingo, right? Where it's like, your heart is full of darkness. You must embrace light in order to defeat the darkness. And then they promptly beat the crap out of each other with giant keys. And then after one of them falls, it's like, I told you the darkness was too strong on you. It's very weird, but it's easy to understand for the most part. You understand, darkness is bad, light is good. Maybe it's not as crystal clear as that. Maybe there might be a little more to it than that. But for the most part, that's what it is. And the plot is simple. Sora goes around to Disney World, sealing up keyholes, saving worlds. Along the way, he is looking for his friends. So, simple, right? Kingdom Hearts 2 kind of ends with him finding his friends, returning home to his island, and his duties as a Keyblade master over. Of course, Kingdom Hearts 2 ends with the cliffhanger of, hey, you got a letter in a bottle. It's crazy. It's easy, yeah, easy to understand, you know. It's so, yeah, you know, it's all fine and good. It's all cool and everything. Birth by Sleep kind of like, you know, picks up, it's the prequel, but it also kind of like shows a cutscene at the very end of Sora and everyone reading the letter and being like, all right, we have to go do this. And basically another journey's beginning. I know what it is already, but we'll get to that point. Right now we're seeing why the letter was made in the first place with Coded. Because the game technically takes place, not technically, it takes place after Kingdom Hearts 2. King Mickey's back at his home. Donald and Goofy are there doing their responsibilities as knight and magician. And this is when things start to get weird, right? Not gonna lie, Recoded is the only one that confused me. Yeah, Coded was the one that started it for me. Then Dream Drop Distance came around, and that was one that just kind of like really made me just go like, what? And then freaking Union Cross happened, and that was... I still don't fully understand the timeline of Union Cross to Kingdom Hearts. And then 3 kind of just solidifies everything. It was just like, alright, maybe Nomura is too big brain for me. Maybe I'm just a little baby here. I don't understand it. I love Chain of Memories. Chain of Memories was actually surprisingly good. I remember not liking it. And then we played it here on the channel, and I actually had a blast with it. Chain of Memories was actually really good. Not good enough for me to want to play Riku's story, but it was good enough for me to play through Sora's story and by the end of it say, wow, that was good. All we need to know from Riku's story on that is that he went through the tower, or no, not tower, the castle as well, and embraced darkness or whatever, and he met Diz, got the cloaks, and he and Mickey left. They're like no longer in the realm of darkness. That's basically all you need to know from Riku's story. But yeah, so we're doing Coded. We're halfway through, right? So far it's weird. I don't fully understand how they got to the data world. Maybe that's gonna be something they'll explain. Like freaking Jiminy has 2 journals. He's like, whoa, 2 journals, and one of them is just like filled with like slam poetry or whatever. You know, it's just like for every world you I don't freaking remember. It's stupid, but and Jiminy's like, oh, I don't remember anything. And so they bring out like their supercomputer and are just like using data, and they made us data Sora. They're going through the data worlds, and suddenly they're in the data world too. And not just them, but Pete and Maleficent are also in the data world. And Sora's like, oh, I gotta go through the data worlds and do all this other stuff. It's like, what? I remember playing Kingdom Hearts 1 and I was a little boy, then beating Chain of Memories in Kingdom Hearts 2 when it came out. Kingdom Hearts is old. Kingdom Hearts is old. It came out on PS2. Kingdom Hearts is, you know, where are we? PS5 now? That's 3 generations ago? Oh. You need to play Riku's story. There are things you need to see. I don't know about that. I don't know if I want to go through another 15 hours or so of playing Chain of Memories. I'm like, playing Link to the Past while watching it. Heck yeah. I can't wait to get to that one too. That's gonna be a lot of fun. But alright. Yeah, so a little more let's go ahead and swap over here real quick and I'll tell you. Here we are. Alright, so we're gonna do this and we'll turn this on. There we go. I love the Kingdom Hearts music. So, where we last left off with Coded, Sora went through a couple of worlds, and it's kind of cool seeing the cutscenes, right? I kind of like this. Watching Black Clover while watching it hurts. I couldn't get through Black Clover. I had a hard time watching it. We went through. Oh, Sergio, hello, how you doing? Welcome. We're about to get started on Recoded again. We're jumping in halfway through, I believe. So basically what happened was Jiminy's journal sucks. They turn it into data. They make their own version of Sora. Make him go through Destiny Island, freaking Alice in Wonderland, Hercules, and I think Aladdin as well is where we were. And that's when we stopped because the lag was too strong. You watched Hell of a Boss and loved it? I'm glad. I can't. I really don't care for that show at all. I think Hell of a Boss and, what's it called? Has Been Hotel are things that I'm just like, I looked at it, and it's not for me. If people can find enjoyment out of it, then great. But for me personally, it's not for me. But what is for me is the mind-numbingness of Kingdom Hearts Recoded. Let's do this, huh? Whoa. Got some fun stuff ahead of us with this one. It's basically so far just a slight retelling of Kingdom Hearts 1. Like, Nomura had this fascination with... Yes, I'm glad it does, because I didn't save.
Goodbye.
Wait. Goodbye, wait.
No, not goodbye.
Okay, so hold on. That's not right. Where were we? Continue, thank you.
Goodbye.
What? No! No, where is it? Uh-huh. Oh my gosh. This is where we were. Oh, Tevya, how you doing? What happened? Alright. Check this out. Let's explain what happened so far. So, based on all this, takes place after Kingdom Hearts 2. Alright, here's what happened. After Kingdom Hearts 2, they make a data Sora to go look through Jiminy's journal. It's stupid, it's silly, it's weird, but whatever. They go through it. Sora goes through this just like it does in Kingdom Hearts 1. They restore the island, and by that I mean the island is like destroyed now. So cool. I'm assuming this journal is the same journal he's already made, but it's like different. I don't know how. We go through Traverse Town, under mouse arrest. That's cute. That's a cute name for it. They're stuck. Mickey, Donald, and Goofy are all stuck. It's kind of hard to explain. I think you'll understand once you start seeing it. But we went through Alice in Wonderland and Olympus Coliseum already. And, Genie hung out with freaking Sora. Sora gave his last wish to Aladdin, saying, give that wish to Aladdin, and that's when Maleficent showed up. And now we're here at Hollow Bastion, because Maleficent destroyed the Keyblade, that's right. That happened. I'm getting better with Spider-Man and Rivals. I managed to get 13 kills without dying once in Quick Play. Oh. I played a little bit of Rivals too, earlier. I just, one of my favorite things to do is freaking roleplay as Jeff. It is the best. Last night, I stayed up way too late last night because I was on a mission. I wanted to make friends with a rival Jeff. And I did it. I succeeded. It was great. I'll have to show it next time. whenever we do this. You see what I said about Nintendo Online? I did not. What'd you say? You see, Nintendo Online is taking out Super Soccer. I did see that. I did, actually. I saw that they're doing that. It doesn't make me sad any, because I don't really play sports games. So... Great job, thank you. It was great. I captured the enemy Jeff. I spat him out. He was like staring at me because I spat him out. I just started spraying him with water, and he started spraying me with water, and we just became best friends. It was awesome. But alright, enough of that. Let's do this, right? We're gonna go ahead and click Maleficent's designs, because this was when it started to lag out a bit, and I don't remember everything that happened. So we'll do that, and we'll move forward to Hollow Bastion. Oh, I don't play sports games either. Yeah, me neither. I am not really a big fan of it.
There you are, Pete.
Alright. This is Pete from Kingdom Hearts 2. It's not a data Pete. This is Pete. He is here in the data world. And this Sora is not our Sora. It's a data Sora. It's not a real Sora. It was a Sora made from the journal that we're, deconstructing here. We just finished freaking what's his bucket, Jafar, and we gave the last wish to Aladdin. So we come running out of the Cave of Wonders. See Pete. All right, I got you all caught up. A big turning point was realizing I don't need to land the combo every time. I can just swing in, break jaws, that uppercut, man. Oh, and swing out. That is 100% Spider-Man's tactic. Data Sora's clothes is peak. It looks like normal Sora's clothes. Is there a different design? It's just Sora, ain't it?
This time.
That is where you're wrong, you little pipsqueak.
Huh?
I think it's time to
Wait,
show
no, Dream Drop
you
Distance
who
clothes
the
is peak,
real
not Data Sora. I'm about to say, I'm like,
Come on
it's just the
out,
same, right?
Maleficent.
No, yeah, Dream Drop Distance gives him some pretty cool clothes. I just don't like that he looks like a kid. He looks older in Kingdom Hearts 2. And the next few games after Kingdom Hearts 2 insist on making Sora look like his Kingdom Hearts 1 variant. Like the softer looking face, more rounder looking.
Huh?
So we see 'twas but a lie. And now that it's gone, this entire world shall be mine to rule.
Oh, Tiger Bull, how you doing? She just destroyed it. She did. She took the Keyblade and broke it. That's what happens when you get the fake Sora in here. But the real Maleficent. It's pretty crazy. Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora looks too Final Fantasy-ish. They need to. And let me tell you why. Because there's no Final Fantasy in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Mickey.
The least they could do is make it more Final Fantasy.
What are you doing here in the Datascape?
This Sora looks like not Final Fantasy 9 graphics.
Spare me your dull details.
Kinda does, doesn't he? If they just made him a little shorter, he'd 100% fit into Final Fantasy 9.
Idea, you bozo.
Curious about Kingdom Hearts 4. Kingdom Hearts 4 is gonna be wacky, right? At least from what we've seen so far, it's super realistic looking.
See? So I decided to pay you a little visit on Maleficent's
What kind of worlds do you
orders.
think they're gonna
And
add if
what
they go
do
with
I
that
find?
graphical style? Do you think we'll get more Final Fantasy? Do you think we'll get live action movies from Disney?
What's that? Right?
What are the odds we get Mary Poppins? Oh.
And that's how yours truly got sucked into the light show.
See, that's what I want them to explain. How'd that happen?
I
Why
woke
did they
up
just
all by
suddenly
my lonesome in the
just
weirdest
poof?
place.
And there they are. Sexy Luigi is so hot and awesome. Dude, sexy Luigi? Nah, just Luigi. Bruh.
Oh,
Maybe the Pixar worlds. Well, yeah, we'll probably get more
you
Pixar.
seeing this?
What kind of
Better get here
Pixar
right
have we
away.
not done yet?
You'll take no such time.
We had Monsters Inc., we had Toy Story.
What is this
I want a
place?
Cars world. Hear
I
me
ain't
out.
No expert.
I
but
want a
just
Cars
took a
world
bunch
and
of places
explore
together.
Radiator Springs. That would be
Come in handy for
awesome.
taking over them worlds, huh?
The Incredibles. Oh, Incredibles would be
For
awesome.
once you may have done something right.
And
They better add some Disney anime to Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool if they did.
For us, this world connects right to that there shiny castle.
We still
of
haven't
yours,
had a
Mickey.
proper Lilo and Stitch world.
Oh, right.
Like, we went on their ship in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep,
That was before I took control of the only way out.
and it ends
Make
with Stitch
sure you
leaving
guys
the
are stuck
ship,
here
and
forever.
that begins freaking
you.
Lilo and Stitch
You're the
movie.
one who cut the link.
But we haven't actually been to that world.
Consequence is that now? Both worlds shall be mine quite soon.
Sora should collab with Shonen Jump.
Then,
Whoa.
when I have immersed this world in darkness,
Give me my
I
Naruto
shall
world.
send my
Come
heartless
on, let's
horde
do
back
this.
into your little castle under my
Lilo and Stitch is so good,
command.
absolutely.
That'll never happen.
The long slumber ends, and very, very soon, all the worlds will belong to me.
Hey, do you think we'll finally kill Maleficent?
My worlds must
We
be
killed her in
free
Kingdom
of
Hearts
light,
1, and she just
yours
came
are
back in
far
Kingdom Hearts
too
2 and was
bright.
like,
It is
I
time
died,
for
but I got
all of
over
you
it.
to fall under my spell into a deep sleep.
You're wrong.
Who knows?
This is
Who
one world you
knows?
won't
Freaking. Alright, this is not Riku, by the way.
You fools!
this Riku right here is actually Jiminy's journal.
Riku!
They call him Riku, but he's not Riku. He's made to look like Riku because Jiminy freaking had dreams or whatever of Riku. I don't remember what it was. It was just like oh, I took on a form that you guys like the most. It was like, it's Riku.
That means he is destined to be consumed by it like the rest of us. This boy is under
Loves
my
as
control
outposts.
now. I have great hope that he will prove to be more than useful.
Maybe a little niche, but I think
like it's
an
game
onward
over.
world would be fun.
And you suckers are just a
Onward.
bunch of losers.
What are the odds we can get an onward world? I need my D&D references in a Disney-esque movie.
Riku,
It's so complicated.
he's gone.
Oh, dang. Am I gonna have to go through all of them like that? What are the odds that I can pick up right from there?
Goodbye.
Gosh dang it.
No, not goodbye.
Oh, this sucks. I have to go through all of them. So much for autoplay, not autoplay, but so much for autosave. That's lame. Oh well. I guess we'll just go through it. There's a play all. Yeah, there's a play all, but it's just gonna start
Goodbye.
with goodbye. Oh, there we go. Next chapter. Okay, there we go. There we go. Hold up.
So,
Next chapter. All right, we're just gonna go through all of this. Here we go. Ouija. Oh.
After talking to your
After talking to your... I play all let's skip chapters. Yeah, thank goodness for that. But we're gonna have to go through every single one.
something
Sid! See, listen. I just want more Final Fantasy characters, right?
when you found Huey.
I had an idea, right? When I was younger, I had an idea for what the next Kingdom Hearts should be like. And it was like, let's get something like a new main character, right? Sora can still show up, but I think we should have a new main character and explore their story. And I like the idea that they start off in a world with like Final Fantasy characters. Like, I had the idea when I was younger that the character should be like kind of like a thief
That's good.
or something. He's kind of like a low street rat sort of thing, like Aladdin. And he was friends with Zidane and Vaughn from
You're
Final
searching for that
Fantasy.
world's keyhole.
So, and I was just like, oh, think about it. We get Final Fantasy 9 and 12 representation in Kingdom Hearts.
As you
Come
and
on.
her continued through the
Danny, how you
labyrinth,
doing?
found
Welcome.
God, surrounded by heartless.
I'm back. I
His
was
heart so full of
talking with
despair
Mama about
that
dinner.
at first
What are you
he
having for
chose
dinner?
Not to hear what you were saying.
We had Auron and
But soon,
2 from
the two
Final
of
Fantasy
you
10,
found a way to reach-
which is awesome. I loved Auron. He's the only Final Fantasy character to actually join your party. I guess Cloud joins your party encoded, but I don't know how that works. Like that's a pretty sick looking team, right? Freaking Hercules, Sora, and Cloud. That's awesome.
Mickey, did that?
Yeah, right? I thought that was a pretty cool idea. Is
Where
there
is
a
If Mickey's concerned about him,
rebel?
then that must mean he's up to no good.
What?
Why is it so
The
quiet?
Brave World?
I thought this place would be busier.
Oh, you're talking about... It's... What did you call it? I thought it was just called Brave. Love that movie, and Merida as a character. No, we don't have one of those. We don't have Brave yet. We don't have Merida. Merida would... That's like an obvious choice, right? Oh, Yodi, how you doing? Welcome. Vincent Valentine. Vincent Valentine would also be cool.
Despite the bugs and heart.
I would love to see more Final Fantasy VII characters as well. Oh, I have a mustache now. Oh. Only one Final Fantasy character ever joins your party? Yeah, it's true because they want to focus more on Disney. What was cool was at one point during development of Kingdom Hearts, they were actually going to use a Bahamut summon. But they got rid of it because Tetsuya Nomura was like, oh, we need to have more Disney characters as summonables rather than Final Fantasy. So they took Bahamut out. But on the PS2 version of Kingdom Hearts, if you use the Game Shark, you can add Bahamut's name into the summon list. You can't summon him, and in fact, I think it actually crashes your game if you do. But his name is there. We need more Aerith. She never got enough screen time in Kingdom Hearts. There's a lot of Final Fantasy characters that didn't get a lot of screen time. Aerith is like borderline useless in Kingdom Hearts.
But he had the upper
Like
hand.
she's supposed to be like this ancient from Final Fantasy VII, right? And she's almost like pivotal in the Final Fantasy VII. But in Kingdom Hearts, she's like a lore individual. She's like, oh, Handsome the Wise is a guy that existed at one point. It's like, oh, that's cool. And that's it. That's all she's ever done. She's technically healed Yuffie in Kingdom Hearts 2 at one point during the Heartless invasion on Hollow Bastion. But that was it. Alright, here we go.
This is terrible.
Agreed. Yeah, we really do need more. Kingdom Hearts just feels like one big advertisement for Disney. It is.
You have all the journal data inside of him?
That's true.
It's meant to be a crossover between Final Fantasy and Disney. Now it's just Disney with a little bit of anime in it.
And Jiminy, how many of the worlds still have bugs left in them?
Well,
We need an
looks like
exterminator.
it's only
Gotta get
one.
rid of all those bugs.
that sure is a shame.
Got
We
the
were
blue
so
tunic in
close
Link to the
being
Past.
done.
Oh. I don't know if I
Getting all
ever
the
got the
bugs would've meant
tunics
finding a way back
in
home for
Legend of
all of
Zelda
you.
Link to the Past. I never played it that far.
Guys, I'm sorry. I
Watch.
really blew it this time.
You really did? Oh, dang.
It's not your fault, Sora. Don't worry. I'll take care of everything. I promise.
Your Majesty, that's dangerous.
I know I can find another way to get rid of the bugs. And rescue Riku, too.
Hear
Sounds
me out.
good. Count me in.
Get rid of Data Sora. Make the game about Mickey Mouse with his Keyblade and doing all this. Come on now.
That's weird.
That'd be awesome.
My Keyblade isn't working.
Maybe they'll make a Data Sora down the road
Sora,
when Mickey's like,
I'm
it's
sorry.
too much for me, oh.
But your Keyblade
And then they
was
make Sora and it's like,
completely
oh, now
destroyed
it's
by
enough.
Maleficent.
Let's go.
No way. But how?
Come on, that would have been cool. If a
Thing
game
is,
is meant to be some kind of
without that
crossover between
Keyblade,
two things, then it
was
should
just an
feature
object
a
that we
good amount
programmed
of
into
stuff
the
from
data
both.
scape from the
Not
outside
what Kingdom
world.
Hearts is.
There's
Exactly.
nothing we can do in here.
Kingdom
But
Hearts
once we're all
1
back at
did
the
just
real
fine
castle,
with that.
we
2
might be able
did
to rewrite the
fine
code
with that
and
as
make a
well.
new one.
Chain of Memories is kind of its own thing, but you know, it is what it is.
One problem. Maleficent is blocking
Birth
the
by
path
Sleep?
out of here.
Not
Until we can
too
find a
much
way
with
back,
it. They had
we always
Zack
have to
show
do
up, which
without
was
one.
kind of cool, but that's pretty much it.
But what will I...
The most reoccurring thing you see in
Don't you
Kingdom
worry.
Hearts are the Moogles.
Now it's time for me
Besides
to show
that,
you what I
you don't
can
really
do.
see any Final Fantasy characters,
You guys, hold
especially
down the
going
fort.
forward. Sora, how many worlds still have bugs left in them? Jiminy Cricket, a bug.
Of course he is. After all, King Mickey's brave and strong.
King Mickey's gonna go on this epic journey. Anyways, let's look at what Donald and Goofy are
He's
doing.
gonna have to deal with whatever Maleficent and Pete are up to.
Which is odd. Dream Drop Distance crossed over with another game
with the
called The World
bugs.
Ends With You,
Maybe
which is
we
fun.
should be getting
I've never
more
played The World's End
involved.
With You. That was the only time they did that too. I think I don't remember what his thought process was for it. But I think Nomura's thought process was he wanted Kingdom Hearts to stop
He
being
was here a moment
just a
ago.
Final Fantasy crossover and be more of a Square Enix crossover. I think.
You don't think...
I could be wrong. I could be making that up. And so they added The World's End With You,
My
which is all
Keyblade's
fine and good,
gone,
right? If they were to
but
add
I'm
like,
still gonna
you
help.
know, Dragon Quest characters
know
in
I
there,
can
that'd be
save
pretty
Riku.
cool too.
Oh.
But you know,
Pete!
What? Where'd that voice come from? Huh?
did you say earlier that
Wait,
Disney
I
made the
don't-
people making the games
You're
not
that
add
annoying
something because they
pipsqueak.
wanted more
Just
Disney
what
characters
the blazes are
be
you
summons?
doing
I did say
here?
that.
Start talking.
It's the reason why
Where
every
are you
time you
keeping
summon
Riku?
something in Kingdom Hearts, it's always Disney related.
Well, if you want to find
But in Kingdom Hearts 1, they
you're
were
gonna
gonna
have
add
to catch me
Bahamut,
first.
which is a
So
summonable from
long.
Final Fantasy.
Hey, come back here.
They took it out because that's not what they wanted. That's not the direction they wanted.
Show
Got
yourself.
MVP of Captain America? Oh, heck
Oh,
yeah.
no. I'm trapped.
No, not bugs!
Well, ain't you a pointy-haired doofus coming in here?
That'd be
when there
fun,
ain't
yeah,
nothing
right?
you
It'd be
can
cool.
I can wipe that
I like
smug
Final
look off your
Fantasy
face.
the most. It's one of my favorite game
do?
series of all
You can't
time.
touch me.
But I wouldn't mind,
Come
you
on
know,
now.
inclusions of things like
Hot
Dragon Quest or
Now you
freaking
guys all
anything
play
else that
nice
Square Enix has. I don't know what else they have.
while we set up our little puppet show. Have fun with your new best friends.
Wait,
But keep in mind, he doesn't have his Keyblade yet.
this would be nothing if only I had my Keyblade.
My friends are my power, the Keyblade.
No, I can do this on my own.
Here I come, Sora! Heartless be gone!
I was so hoping he would just like, I can do this easy! And just gets, like, jumped by the Heartless.
Goofy.
Gorsh, Sora! How come you came to this place? The king wanted us all to stay together back
How
in the
cool,
library.
if they made a Kingdom Hearts
You shouldn't
crossover
run
with
off
Dragon
on your own
Ball.
like that.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like if you did that,
I
Kingdom Hearts would just be
understand.
like crossover with a
Sorry.
bunch of anime.
Good.
It shouldn't just
That
be
means
Dragon
we
Ball.
can go.
okay.
That little hop.
It's this way,
Gorsh.
silly.
Yeah.
Huh? We're not going back?
I thought we were chasing after Pete. Come on. We gotta
Come
hurry and
on.
catch up.
Chase after Pete? You sure?
I honestly feel like
Of
the
course.
that most people
like you
wouldn't want
always
to continue
tell
working
us.
with someone
When you're
else on
friends,
something
you do
because they
whatever you
want
can to help
way
each other.
more of their stuff in it
Goofy.
than there is of your stuff.
Thank you.
I guess.
By
Like,
the way, have
This
you
is just
seen
it's more of a
Donald
Disney
anywhere?
property at this point
No.
than
You
it
mean
is
he came
Square.
with you?
We were looking for you together.
Some people believe and
We
want
must have
Marvel
got
and
split
Star
up
Wars to cross over
somewhere.
with Kingdom Hearts, which part of
I
me
hope he's
does
okay.
want that.
Come
Another
on,
part
let's
of
go
me
look for him
says I
first.
don't know how that would work. I know how it would work. I mean, Disney owns freaking
Donald!
Marvel and Star Wars now.
So
So
that's where you went.
Xehanort, I made the joke earlier. Xehanort looks like a Sith Lord. He's got the yellow eyes, you know. His whole thing in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep was very much a Palpatine and Anakin, you know, relation. So I could see that being a thing. We already had Big
Donald,
Hero 6 as well,
sorry.
which is a Disney movie.
It's because my Keyblade got
But
destroyed that we all ended up
It's
here in this
also
place.
a Marvel property.
I dragged you into a real mess.
So we technically already have a Marvel thing in Kingdom Hearts with Big Hero 6. Come on, we gotta hurry and mayonnaise. Oh, what?
Huh?
Actually,
Disney owns way too much stuff. They do. Disney owns the world, my
You
friend.
like
You
it.
just don't realize it.
But why?
Big Hero 6 is great. It's kind of cool, too, in how they do it in Kingdom Hearts 3. It's a sequel, sort of. It's like the Kingdom Hearts world in Big Hero 6 world in Kingdom Hearts 3 is
you
a
don't need a Keyblade.
it's like
Sora,
already
when
after
you have
all that
us
stuff
with ya.
happened. And what's his face? What's his name?
Thanks,
Hero? I don't remember what his name is. The
You
kid
too,
who
Goofy.
the main character of Big Hero 6. He makes a new version of Baymax. It's pretty cool. Oh, you know what would
Hey,
be
guys.
fun? Coco.
I just wanna
Coco
say
would be
thank
pretty
you.
cool.
Why
Let's
are you
go
saying
and
that
celebrate
now,
that Dia de
Sora?
los Muertos. Let's
When
do
I'm with the
that.
two of
That'd be
you,
awesome.
I feel like
Get
I
a
can do
skeleton,
anything.
Sora.
It's kind of like we've done this before.
Big Hero 6 is a Marvel
There's no
property.
memory
Granted,
of it,
Big Hero 6
but it
Marvel
still
comics
feels like it
themselves
happened.
are way different than the movie itself. It's true, it is. It is different.
It's kind of fun to make the same
Disney
friends
owns
twice,
freaking
and a
ESPN.
little exciting.
The mouse has football. Oh, the mouse is strong. Hero. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
We still have
Hiro
to catch
Hamada.
Pete,
I
and
see.
then figure out a way to
I forgot.
rescue
Yeah, I forgot
Riku.
his name.
Okay, let's go.
Poof. Let's go. They just teleport.
We
There's
got
Pete.
Pete.
Kill him.
Stop.
Hey, what?
I don't follow sports games. Me neither. I don't follow sports in general.
Couldn't get nothing done by
You can come up to me and talk to me about sports, and I'll be like, yeah, dude. I love it when you get a touchdown in soccer.
Heartless!
Zeta Flare! Alright.
That's not all!
This is the only time Pete has been threatening in any of the Kingdom Hearts games. Summoning Heartless, summoning these bugs, trapping everyone, single-handedly defeating everybody. This is the only time I've seen Pete like this.
Donald, Goofy. What do I
Fire
do now?
Aga. It was just a fire spell. It wasn't Zeta Flare.
Why the blazes
Everyone knows
would
that
you
if Donald
chumps
uses
risk
Zeta
your
Flare, he'll
necks for a
die.
lump of data? Why, he's a
You're correct,
phony.
yeah. It's like,
You guys
look at
made
him.
and that
You've
Keyblade
never
of his,
feared Pete
he's
before. You
not
never looked at him
even
and thought he was
real.
intimidating. This is a pretty cool Pete. Shame it's a freaking no in the data world.
Huh, some friend. He ain't nothing more than an empty shell. The kid doesn't even have a heart.
That's not true. We've all got Sora's heart right here inside us.
Please don't say that.
What a load of bunk.
You'll see it if you pay attention. Why would Sora keep fighting for us, no matter how hard things got for him, if he didn't care about us?
And Sora's like, I'm sure he said something nice. I just couldn't understand what he said.
That's because he's in our hearts as much
In the
as
next
we're
Kingdom Hearts
inside
game,
of his.
you will team up with the ghost of
Something
Walt
else.
Disney to fight the
I can
current
say
CEO
this
of
for
Disney.
sure.
Ah, yes.
Sora's our friend,
Walt
and
Disney's
that
like,
makes
my
him
company's
our
been corrupted.
Let's say it together. My friends are my power.
Oh my
My
gosh.
friends are my power.
Oh, enough with the mush already. You mugs are done, see?
Let's not bring in
I'm
real
at
life
all
stuff.
that power. Can't protect you now.
Donald, Goofy, please, just stop.
You go to like
Time
actual
say
Disney
good
World.
night.
Let him go.
We have to go to Epcot. That would be an awesome meta moment, yeah.
Huh? What just happened? Is it the Keyblade?
Sure is. My friends are my power.
That.
The duck and dog were about to die.
Maleficent
No one dies in
crushed
Kingdom
that thing
Hearts.
like it was a bug.
There has yet to be a single character in Kingdom Hearts that's died. It looks like the characters have died,
Changed somehow.
but just wait until Kingdom Hearts 3. You'll realize not a single
Mickey,
soul's died
but
yet.
What did I do? What was inside of me that changed?
I can't say what it is for sure.
I don't
think a new
freaking
part
know.
of you has been awakened.
Well, Zach is
The
gone.
Keyblade's
Zach's
power comes from
not
the
dead
wielder's
though. He's just
strength
kind of
heart.
walked off
Once,
screen and he's gone
An
now.
old friend said to me, a heart is so much more
Let's
than
be real
any
here.
system.
Aerith died in Final Fantasy VII as
The
well,
Keyblade we gained
but she's
before
still around in
was
Kingdom
one we
Hearts.
created.
So let's be
It was
real
nothing
here.
but data. To tell you the truth, I never expected it to have the
Really?
same kind of power
You'll
as
see.
the real
It's true.
Keyblade.
It's true.
That weapon was just a replica. It didn't have any substance.
And this
That's
one's
why
no
Walt Disney
different.
could destroy it so easily. But during your journey, you
What about
really
that
made a
sword
connection with all of
master?
us. You've become
Talk about
more than a
Auron?
system,
I
Sora.
guess he's
The power
dead.
you found inside
If
of
you want to
isn't like
get
anybody
real
else's.
technical,
And when
he
you
never
access
really
that power,
existed to begin with.
That's what brought your Keyblade back.
He is
Well,
like
and that's
a
what I believe
dream
anyway.
of sorts.
Only you had the power to do
And he
it.
just turned into like little balls of light at the end,
A
so
power that's just mine.
Yep. I think that's right. I've been searching all over.
well, you see, the reason
trying to
Sora
find a
got
way
it
to
back
fix
is
the
because he's the main
leftover
character as plot armor.
But
Yeah, that's
everything
pretty much it.
looks like it's okay.
Aerith is alive in spirit. She's alive in
Keyblade
Kingdom
just
Hearts.
ain't fair. Maybe it's time for me to make a
If you count Final Fantasy
speech
X
to a
mythology.
queen.
Yeah, I
No
guess
way.
so.
Not so fast. Give us Riku. Right now.
Otherwise, I
I've
guess you
about
could
had
say
it with
he's
a lot of you.
he's
Now
been
get out of my
dead.
way.
because Hades summoned him from the, like, you know, the pit of Tartarus or whatever the heck he did. Gathering data. 60%.
Sayonari. See you later.
Sayonari.
Oh no! He's gone!
But look, it's a keyhole.
Let's go!
Wait.
Yeah, from
I
the
need to do this
underworld.
on my own.
Huh? But why?
Up till now, all of you.
It never really. I don't think it established how he brought him back, but I guess technically you could say he's dead.
I have to keep.
It's hard to say who's dead in the series because they just come back whenever they feel like. If Orin wanted to, he could just show up right now. He won't because he doesn't want to, but think about it.
Well,
Riku is how Scooby-Doo would say Miku.
It's not like we can stop you, right, Sora?
Just remember, you're never alone. When you get hurt,
You think Scooby-Doo would pronounce it as Miku?
Sora, you're always
Riku?
a part of our team.
Got it.
Riku. That's.
I'll come back.
I'm trying to imagine it.
I promise you that.
No one's dead because it's a Disney game. And that's so sad because freaking Heartless eat people's hearts. You telling me they're still alive? Bullcrap. Those people are dead. Whoever the Heartless attack, they're dead. Let's not kid ourselves. But they insist, like, no, when you kill the Heartless, all the hearts are free. Oh.
No.
Mufasa's
And you're
dead.
coming with me.
That's cheating. That's
I'm
cheating.
done with you ruining all my plans.
Scar's dead too, technically.
Cause I got a brand new plan for you.
The Heartless eat hearts, right? Isn't that what they do? They take people's hearts. I mean, what do you think they do with them? Ethan, how cool would it be if they made a What's New Scooby-Doo game based off the show? They'd have to do it right. I would love... I have to look at Scooby-Doo games. I don't feel like I've played a good Scooby-Doo game since that one I played as a kid on the Nintendo 64.
Come on out and say hello.
They sell the hearts on the black market. Ah, yes.
Riku, Sora, stay back.
It's not real, Riku.
Riku,
It's the data, Riku.
what happened?
Made from Jiminy's journal.
Glad you asked. I went and took the liberty of taking away his liberty.
And nobody's don't have any hearts until that was retconned. Yeah, I got so mad about that, and I need to play through every single game to see when it was retconned, because my goodness, nobody's have no hearts. That was one of the biggest things about them.
To you.
No? Okay.
The witch doctor from Princess and the Frog dragged to the spirit realm. So safe to say he's dead too. He's not in Kingdom Hearts though.
Stop!
Well, that ought to keep you for a while. So long.
Are you seeing Pete solo Sora in the gang right now?
Riku,
Gosh.
talk to me.
I wish Pete was this competent and outside the data world.
Tell me what's going on.
Mickey, it's Riku. They put bugs in him.
What?
Huh?
Riku!
How'd they do
Can you
that?
hear my voice? Riku!
They shoved it up his nose. You should have seen it. It was crazy. When is your next Sonic stream?
Riku!
I don't know yet. It's either next week or the week after that. We're gonna be doing
Can't you hear what
Sonic
we're saying to you?
Unleashed. See what?
Destroy me.
He stuck some bugs in him. Surprised they didn't adapt that movie into a world. Not yet. They really should. I'm surprised we got Tangled before we got Princess and the Frog. I'm not surprised Frozen got turned into a world before all that, but... He made Riku, yeah, he made Riku sniff bugs. It's like, here, check this out. Riku, there are bugs in my skin. There are bugs in my skin. There are bugs in my... There are, Riku, there's bugs in my skin. Just scratching your neck. I can feel them crawling. I'm just saying, a side game of Kingdom Hearts where it follows Mickey Mouse,
Is he?
and you play as Mickey Mouse throughout the entire game, would be sweet.
Well,
I
if
think
the
that'd be really
bugs have
cool.
taken over Riku, then that means
We didn't do it during Kingdom Hearts 2 because I was
We
just
might not ever
such a
wake
good,
up
amazing
unless we
pro
get rid of the
player
bugs first.
of the game. But there are certain segments that if you lose as Sora, you actually get a second chance with Mickey Mouse showing up. And he can like charge up like
So if I
some
debug
power
him,
and stuff,
Riku
and he
will
can
come back
revive
to us.
Sora, so that way you get a second chance. It's actually really cool.
Guys, I
It's the
gotta
only
go
time you get
inside
to play
look.
Mickey Mouse.
But what about you?
Who's to
Data
say
like
if
computer
it's
virus,
even
yeah,
safe inside Riku?
The bugs
know
are
it's
tumors.
risky.
Oh.
But if a friend needs me to be there, I'll be there to
Wait,
help.
what's he saying he's doing? He's doing what?
Well, I guess that's Sora for you.
Even if he's a fake Sora.
But we'll do everything we can to help you out.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Not true, you play as Mickey Mouse in Melody of Memories. I haven't played that one yet.
Sora, don't
But isn't that just a
forget,
rhythm game?
You're not
Can you
going
really
there
say
alone.
you play as someone in a
Your
rhythm
friends will be
game?
right there fighting alongside you in spirit, no matter where you go.
Yes. Oh, well. Well, screw me then, I guess.
It sure is empty. Is this really the inside of Riku's datascape?
Telling me Sora went inside Riku?
Riku, are you okay?
You shouldn't be here, Sora. I can fight the bugs off a little longer.
Technically, Melody of Memory
But they're
is a
spreading
rhythm
in
game,
just
and
a
you
bit
play
of
as
time.
any of the teams.
They'll take
That's kind of
over
what I
all
was
my
saying. I'm like,
data.
is that real? Does that really
And they won't
count?
stop there. They're going
Like
to
when I think
dominate
of
the
playing as
entirety of the
Mickey
data
Mouse in
scape.
Kingdom Hearts,
And that
I think
includes
about
you
running
too.
around, solving
won't be
puzzles,
able to last
fighting
long.
bosses, doing all this crazy
Here,
stuff,
take this,
not
and escape
pressing
while you
buttons
can.
in rhythm
What is it?
to a
It's
song.
data that isn't supposed to be inside Jiminy's journal. Someone added it after the fact.
So this someone, was this the same person who filled you with the journal's data?
I am the journal's data.
I don't know for sure. It's up to you now to find out. You've got to figure out who it is. Because of you, all the bugs outside are gone.
Huh.
If you can just solve the mystery of this extra data,
We call you the
then the
exterminator.
journal will be completely restored.
I feel like the characters in
It'll
this
also
game,
give the
specifically
others
the
a way
human
back
characters, have
wait,
kind of
what will
weird,
happen
I
to
guess,
you?
I'll
uncanny
dive into
eyes.
the darkness
You think so?
and take the bugs
It just
with
looks
me
like-
so they're destroyed.
Kind of looks like Final
You'll
Fantasy-esque
never see the
eyes
light again.
mixed
This
with
will all be
generic
over.
anime.
Go. Well, I can still control this.
It's like if you look at Final Fantasy eyes,
I won't be able to
only
hold
the
them out
eyes,
much
you know
longer.
it's from Final Fantasy.
Hurry, Sora.
Kingdom Hearts got its
If
own
you leave
unique
now,
looking
you can
style
make
similar
out.
to that, where you just look at it and be like, oh, that's
I don't
Kingdom
wanna
Hearts.
hurt you. You have to go.
Plus, story-wise, it's more about Kairi and her journey to find
I
Sora.
get it.
Yeah, but
There's
I'll
still
see if we can
just
play
enough
Melody
time.
of Memory after we beat Kingdom
Right.
Hearts 3.
Great. Since there's escape time, that means there's enough time to stop the bugs and help you.
It's enough time to do a Shadow Games
I didn't
duel
mean
from
that.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Come on, this is me here. You didn't really think I'd just give up and leave you
That's been
like
part of the
this.
series for decades.
Sora.
Did I hear someone talk about the door of Drip?
Once you get an idea in your head,
The door to Drip!
That's right. Now tell me how to save you.
I don't freaking know.
see that door? It should lead deeper into my data. Inside, you'll find a vast world created from my memories. Once you've gotten rid of the bugs in one world, another world should open before you. Bugs are everywhere, Sora.
Yeah, bugs are, in fact, everywhere.
Okay.
Imagine we just go to the
Be right
bugs'
back.
life. It's like, "Oh, there's bugs everywhere. I gotta kill them all. Sora looks like he belongs in the Yu-Gi-Oh series more than a Disney-themed RPG. Do you think so? Just give him some multicolored hair, I would 100% agree. He turns the Keyblade into a dual disc. My friends are my power. I draw. You don't have to play that game, but you can watch the cutscenes for that game.
Thanks to you, I can
because
access this world.
gameplay-wise,
Now that
there's
you've
not
weakened the
really
bugs here.
that much to play with. Really. It's true. I really feel like I don't hear anyone talk about Melody of Memory.
It's been a while.
It has. Hey, do you remember when you left me that keyhole here before?
Yeah. You needed a chance to prove yourself with the Keyblade.
I reviewed that game on my channel. Did ya? What'd you give
also
it?
needed to learn
On a scale of
how
1 to 10,
everything
what'd you
works
give
in
it?
the Datascape.
I didn't know I'd have to face such a big monster. Did you
It
know
killed
what was
everyone.
inside?
Sorry about that. I didn't have time to show you the ropes. Inside the journal, the Heartless had already shattered the walls between worlds. And soon, more and more things were breaking down. The bugs were attacking the wall
I don't
between
really
the Datascape
remember
and the
because
real
it's
world.
been a while since I played that
I
game.
had to weigh all the options. I decided to use
Well,
the damage
I
to
still
my
want to play it
advantage.
just so that way I can at
Call
least say
Mickey
I've
and the
played
others
it.
here to help.
I do my best to play
I
all the
know I
Kingdom
put
Hearts games that
everyone
I
in danger.
can play.
But I had no choice.
I say that because I've never
Mickey said
played
there was a
Union Cross
mysterious
and I've never
message
played
added
Dark
to the
Road.
journal, right? After all this, we haven't figured it out.
I think dragging everybody into this was wrong.
Yes, idiot.
As long as our friends get back safely, it'll be fine.
They're not our friends. We don't even know them, really. Look at that Palpu fruit. Sora looks like a stereotypical anime protagonist. His pants, his shoes actually look like they fit in a Disney game. I would hope so. He's got big feet like Mickey Mouse. What's that orange dot over there? You see that?
Hey there. Looks like you've taken care of the bugs here too.
Riku!
Sora, I owe you. Last time I was here,
I
it
didn't
was to
play
keep
those
some
games,
kids
Union
safe
Cross or
from
Dark
danger.
Road. Yeah.
Do you mean Huey, Dewey,
I've never
Louie?
have either.
Yeah. They were
I
targets.
really wish they
because
I
they
really
had
wish they
pieces
make
of
a game where you can make your
I
own
knew somebody
character,
had to look out for them,
but it was actually
so
done
I
in
decided
proper
to do it.
graphics, not little 2D
But
hand-drawn
Riku,
graphics like
Why
all
didn't
those
you
games
let me know
were.
what was going on when we met?
So imagine the fun
I'm
that you could
sorry.
have with that.
You still needed to toughen up a little bit more on your own.
It's like remake those
You had
games,
a rough
remake
job,
Union
And
Cross,
if you couldn't do it, then
but do it in. I'll even give them a pass.
I
Go
guess
ahead and
my
use the
only option
PS2
would
style
have been to
graphics
handle
for
it
it.
on my own.
Just let me have the ability to make my own
Riku.
Keyblade wielder, and go on some epic
You know what?
journeys.
You gotta stop
I even think
doing
that
everything
wasn't
by
that game
yourself.
multiplayer as well. Imagine being
I
a
like getting dragged
multiplayer
into your
Kingdom Hearts
messes.
game like that.
Donald and Goofy said that.
Does Sora actually have big feet?
Friends wanna
I
help
don't
you
know.
out
I don't think I've
whenever they
ever seen
can.
Sora's feet.
Sora,
Forget that on my own talk.
I'm sorry.
Oh, jeez.
You're right.
Taking place set in
And
the
stop with
past
all the
during the Keyblade War
apologizing.
would have been fun.
Come on,
Exactly.
we've got things to do.
It'd be so cool. I will say, I've seen the cutscenes that led to the Keyblade War. It's very fascinating. Why does that bug look weird? Sora either has big feet and his shoes fit fine, or he's wearing oversized clown shoes to cosplay as Mickey. Surely he has big feet, right? Look at everyone's feet. Look at the size of their shoes. It's like, when Riku shows up, let's look at his feet. Look at him. Oh, it's hard to see him, but they're
Sora.
kind of big too.
I'm sorry.
I guess Sora's shoes are
Stop
bigger,
saying
huh?
that.
Can you blame me?
Yes, I can. I don't even know what
I
you're
should
talking
never
about.
have let the bugs in like this.
He's
Every
cosplaying
time,
Mickey
it's me
because
against
he's
an
the
outside
king who
force.
owns everything. Oh,
I always seem to give in.
who
Hey,
knows?
Riku. Question.
We need to
How
know.
many
These are
worlds have we
important
been to
questions
now?
that we have to ask. How big are
'Cause
Sora's
not
feet
too long
actually?
ago, the answer to that question would have been only one.
What a dark and gloomy
But
world.
now we've been to all kinds of places, on tons of adventures. And instead of just sitting around and dreaming about
When's
what's
game
out
actually
there,
gonna game? This is a
we only
movie.
have to remember it. It's that easy. We've got the whole universe
We-
inside. There are worlds inside
Recoded
us.
is only on the
Try and
DS,
let that sink in.
but on the
I don't know
1
much,
point
but
or
that's
2.5 remix collection, they turned it into a movie. So that's exactly what
no
we're
matter
doing.
the world,
We're just gonna hang out and
no
watch a
matter
movie.
how far, you're always the same.
Concept art had
You're right.
Sora with a tail and
There may still be
a
outside forces
chainsaw
trying to
before the
pull
final
you in.
design. I know,
But I know
right?
you're
You
not
saw
gonna
that?
lose. Everything you
It kind of
touch
gave me
makes
some
you
like
stronger.
Final
It
Fantasy
always
9
has.
vibes.
Sora.
I wonder if that's what he was going for.
Sounded good, right? You're not the only one who's grown through all this.
Huh. Yeah, well, you're still kind of a half pint.
Half pint.
Hey.
Yeah,
don't
a
think
long
I'm
time
not gonna
ago.
Remember that when I'm taller than you.
You'll never be taller than me.
I look
You're
forward to
just
the day
data.
that happens.
Sora could have had a tail and a chainsaw. What? Yeah. It's
Hey,
super cool.
Sora,
Yeah?
never mind. I'll tell you when it's all over.
I love
Okay.
that garbage.
I'll see you
Hey,
on
I
the
got
other
something important to
side.
tell you. Yeah, what is it? Ah, never mind. They are both data. They just turn themselves to colossal beings. I'm taller than you. No, you're not taller than me. I'm taller than you.
Yeah?
Concept Sora's a cutie pie. He looked more anime, I'll tell you that. You think Sora right now looks anime? Man, you should have seen that one.
Remember this?
Give him a tail, a chainsaw,
Right
keyblade.
around here that I came to save you.
Yeah. This is where Maleficent ambushed me. I thought I was a goner.
Younger me would
I
have
got your
been
bad
crushing
feeling.
harder. If he had a tail,
And Mickey knew something was up.
that's all it
I'm
would
glad
take.
you came when you did. That's when I lost the power of the Keyblade.
Wait, are you just
see?
watching all the
Things
cutscenes
will
on
work
YouTube?
out.
No, it's on
No matter what you lose, you can always get it back.
freaking
and that
the
means
remix.
You can definitely
Shoot.
get yourself back.
It's the HD 1.5
I kind
and
of envy
2.5 remix
you. You've got
collection.
a simple world.
Is that a good thing?
I envy whatever makes
It's
you
a,
think
it's
it
it's
could
this version of the game
Gee,
is not actually a
thanks a
game.
lot.
It's a movie. Like I can pause it. I can do all this stuff. This is as much most game you're gonna get out of it.
be. Come on. Let's head back.
Hey, wait up!
I'll tell you what we did do though.
Enough hurt's been undone for you to access.
It's not the tail
innermost
for me,
reaches of my
doofus.
being.
Oh,
But remember, in there lies the
this is so
source of all
stupid.
sources.
There should be a game.
We don't
If
know
only,
the bug's
right?
true form or origin.
I don't know what they
Why
were
it's
thinking.
even
They were
here.
like, there's so many
So
Kingdom
if we
Hearts
take it
games,
out,
but they're all
we'll
mobile
solve the
games.
last of the
So rather
Datascape's
than remaking the
problems.
mobile game into a game that
Yes.
you can actually play, we're just going to
Everything
take
should
the
be like it was
cutscenes,
before.
kind of expand them a
Thanks
little
for
bit,
everything.
and make it a movie.
I feel like after going through
It's the
all your
vibes.
memories,
Oh,
now the journey
Concept Sora's vibes. Oh.
You don't have to thank me.
The only game that was like a
Sure I
mobile
do.
game that they remastered to
There's
become
no
an
way
actual
I
game you
would've
can
made it
play
this far
is
without
Dream
your
Drop
help,
Distance. That's
Plus,
actually it's
you
Birth
were
by
even
Sleep as
there
well.
when
They
I
did
woke
that for
up.
Birth by Sleep.
Remember when I first got my hands on the
I almost forgot
Keyblade?
Birth by Sleep
You
was
were
in,
there
well,
from
was
the
a PSP
start.
game.
What do you mean?
Same with
The first time I saw you was on our
358
island.
over 2 days.
What? But
Yeah,
I
that
was
and
sure I saw you there in
they
your
made
black
another
coat.
movie to
Huh.
explain the events
strange.
of Union Cross.
Keep focus. Are you ready for this fight?
Yeah, Dream Drop Distance was a
I'm afraid I
3DS
have
game.
to stay out here. But I will leave you with this.
It was that and Birth by Sleep were the only handheld games
No
turned
matter
into
what's
console
in there
games.
now, don't hold back.
Wait, are you saying that they actually made the actual game of Recoded was a mobile game? Yeah, it was. Fun fact: Coded was a game.
Riku, how did... Wait, no. You're not him.
Coded was a game on like phones. It was a phone game, a little mobile phone game. And then they remade that into a DS game. And then they took that and made this movie. These are just cutscenes. Sort of. They're cutscenes, but they have expanded stuff on it. Like at this point, it would end and you have to actually fight Riku. But rather than doing that, they made extra cutscenes showing the fight. That's why I call it a movie. Also gives you an idea of what a Kingdom Hearts movie would look like. Yep, that movie I thought was cool because it expanded the world of Kingdom Hearts. It also looked really pretty.
It's time to
I actually did like that movie a lot. I think that was probably my favorite one. Data recovery, 90%. Let's go! See my Doki Doki Family series or Ocarina of Time series? I have not, no.
Did that bug try
Evil
to use my power
Riku.
for itself?
Chef's kiss.
Yeah. But how'd you know that?
Because
Just
it was
a
me.
feeling. I thought it might try to exploit the darkness that's been lurking inside of me.
Just because they're expanded doesn't make it a movie.
Envious
They
of
still
what I
have game
Always
cutscenes.
surrounded
They're
by
just a bunch of
friends
cutscenes stitched together.
who trust
Yeah,
me
of course it
completely.
is.
Stop right there. First off,
It's a bunch
I
of
trust
cutscenes
you.
stitched together, expanded cutscenes to make sure
my
you
friends are
understand
your
everything that
friends
happens in the
too.
story.
Ask.
That, by definition, that's kind of a movie, ain't it?
Hey, Sora, are you guys okay in there?
There's no game to it, so, you know, what else would you call it?
Give a holler if you need help. We'll be here.
My friends.
You want a new visual novel? Do Doki Doki
Yes,
Family.
you're
It's
right.
only $20. I think you remember
Let's
you
go, Riku.
recommending that to me. I
Everybody's
think I have it
waiting for
on
us.
wishlisted on Steam. I'll have to look into it.
What's that?
Do you have to pay for this?
No way.
I paid for the collection.
Hurry, Sora! You've got to escape.
This wasn't, this was a game.
Someone's trying to close the road back to the
Recoded,
outside world.
Kingdom Hearts,
Go now.
Birth by Sleep, and Kingdom
Or
Hearts
you'll be
2
trapped inside
are
here.
all included in one package.
Okay.
Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories,
That should get you
and 358 over 2
Thanks
days
again.
are included in another package.
see you on
This
the other
collection
side.
contains
Yeah.
both packages, so
I'll hold you to that.
4 games and 2 movies. Basically what I am referring to, Union Cross story with that movie.
Sora!
It's the only thing we're gonna see,
Gosh,
really.
You made it back.
We might watch some cutscenes after we watch that movie, so that way we can see how the
Welcome back,
Keyblade War
Sora.
happened.
Good.
Because I think that
You
is
look
important.
Like you're okay.
Mickey,
Ever played Chrono Trigger?
it's
I
good
have
to be
not.
here.
I saw Shreddy playing a
guys-
bit of it, and I was just
Listen,
like, yo, I need to
You'd
play
never
this.
believe the stuff I saw.
We gotta play Chrono
Actually,
Trigger.
We saw it all. You got rid of the last of the bugs from the datascape.
Should have been 6
We
games.
really owe ya.
It should have been.
Yep.
But why would you? Why do that
Oh,
when you
hey,
could go for
Riku. Riku
subpar
alright?
movies
I'm just
that barely
fine.
explain stuff?
Sorry to put you through all that.
Think about it.
Riku.
Looks like we managed to keep that promise.
Great story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish we had
I need
some
to play
time
that. I need
sit
to play
around and
Chrono
catch up.
Trigger. It'd be so
But
cool.
these guys need to hurry.
It
Go
looks
there.
great.
As promised. That's your road home to the real world where everyone's waiting for you.
So this is it. Time for us to leave.
Yes,
And
sir.
time to say bye to the datascape.
It's not every
Thank
day
goodness.
I get to explore my journal's world.
Explore my
Now that
journal's
the moment's
world.
here, I'm kind of sad we have to go.
You can always come back another time.
No, no.
Great
Let's never
idea.
come back here again.
And next time, we can bring everybody.
No, don't say that.
Sounds like fun.
Actually, there's something important I haven't told you yet.
I'm gonna kill all of you.
It's just... no. It can wait until you've made it through.
Thank you, Riku. Goodbye.
Honestly,
You two
358
take
over
care,
2
okay?
days story is in
Yeah.
my opinion, is the
See ya.
best movie. I don't think so. And the reason why I think that is because that's the only game that turned into a movie that I've actually played. And having played
Did we?
358, that game has a lot of stuff that establishes the organization. Like, you actually learn more about characters that way. You learn more about how they talk, their mannerisms. It's really cool. Turning it into a movie, they skip over that because it's not integral.
True.
The only characters you really need to
finally
know about
home.
are things like
Our
Sayax
castle in
and
the real world.
freaking a couple of other members, but it's whatever.
We did it!
Can you guys hear me?
The only other thing is that, like, you know, the movie focuses on what matters most, right?
We're here
Axel,
because of you.
Roxas, and
Thank you.
Shion's relationship and how that all goes down.
Well, guess Sora and I are done for now.
Play the game too. You're not wrong. Yeah.
It's all over now that we figured out how to get rid of the
I don't
bugs.
know. If I had the ability to play the game
Journal will go back
instead
to
of
the
watch the
way it
movie,
was.
I'd much rather play the game.
Is that right, Jiminy?
Can't say the same for
Yes,
Coded.
it should
I want this
return to
experience
how
to be
it
done as
was
soon as possible.
when I first
But
wrote everything down.
freaking
Without all those
358?
pesky bugs, the
I would
journal
love that.
entry should appear back in their original state.
Why would you want 6
Right.
games when we could just
The
take the
entries will
cutscenes from
reappear
2 of
as they
them
were before.
and make them a bit longer and stitch them
And all of the
together
rest
so you got 2 movies and 4 games instead of 6 games?
Has to be
Such a
reset.
big brain, right? It's big brain.
That means
Is Recoded a bad game?
the whole
In my
adventure
opinion, it
we all
is.
shared.
I don't like it.
It'll be swept from our memories like it never happened.
This whole thing is pointless. You just heard what we
Does
said
that
there, right?
mean
Everything's gonna be
you're
wiped
gonna
away from their
forget
memories.
About the time we were together?
It's
Even all the stuff that we're talking
yeah,
about
it's
right
barely
now?
important. You could skip this whole game and you would only miss like
That's just the
2
way it goes.
details.
Not fair.
But if you don't get those details, you'll be confused later on.
What?
Hmm?
Well, I'm gonna go take a nap.
Riku
Don't bug the
explained
game
things.
this time, you goof.
I
If
know
I
it's not
somehow
what we all
bug
would want.
this,
But guys,
I'll
if
give
that's
myself
the way
a pat on
everything's
the
meant
back.
to
I think
be,
that's
then-
amazing.
That makes me sad.
You went through so much.
Uh,
You really helped us in the data.
Coded, I don't think is a bad game on its own.
Taking all that away is such a.
Thank you.
It's the fact that it's a side
But
game
actually,
that's
I'm okay with it.
mandatory in order to
Besides,
understand the greater
You
plot.
won't be able to get rid of us that easily.
If it was a
Me
game
and
that was just
Riku,
like, oh, it's
we
just
aren't
for
going
fun,
anywhere.
you know? You can
We
skip
might
it,
lose
you
some
don't have to
memories,
play it,
But that doesn't matter when we've still got you guys.
but then you'd be confused later on.
Our adventure may not be found in the journal.
Every Kingdom Hearts
but
game
you'll
is like
always
that.
find us in your hearts.
All of the side games are mandatory.
No matter what
You
happens.
can't just play Kingdom Hearts
we'll be
1
right here.
and then go to Kingdom Hearts 2 and not be a little
As
confused.
long as you remember
And then you
us
can't just play
and
Kingdom Hearts
everything that
2
we've
to
been
Kingdom
through
Hearts
together.
3 because you will
Well
have
then,
no
who
idea
knows?
what's going on. You have to go through all of the other games.
Well, we should sign
I'd
on.
rather pay for 6 games with a few bad ones instead of 2 movies.
Give the us out there our best.
Not a big fan of the movie idea, huh? I don't really care for it either, but I wouldn't play Kingdom Hearts Recoded if we had it. Glitch found in darkness. Awakening dark glitch. Delete data escape. Yes or no? Yes. Oh, it's being deleted.
Power! It's so much stronger than anything I've ever felt before.
Side games shouldn't be mandatory for the main story of a game series. You would think that,
How could that happen? I thought we got rid of all.
but welcome to Kingdom Hearts.
Thought we did too. There's a chance we were wrong.
What do we do now?
That message said it was going to delete the datascape. We can't let something that powerful get loose. The journal data has to be locked.
Yep.
Then we're gonna lose you and Sora. And what was in the journal. We'll lose it all.
It's almost like all of this is
That's not the only
pointless.
problem. Both Maleficent and Pete are still inside the datascape too. We can't let them be deleted, can we?
Yes, yes,
Even
absolutely.
If I've never
Kill them
been their
all.
biggest fan, they're not made of data.
Kill
We
'em.
have gotta find a way to save them.
Mickey, give in to the darkness and let them die.
Then locking the data isn't an option? Both worlds are at stake. What do we do?
How are the worlds at
No.
stake?
You guys, hang tight. I'll take care of this.
Sora! Where are you going? Hey, Sora! Are you crazy?
No way I'm gonna leave them out there. You heard what Mickey said. I gotta find Pete and Maleficent.
But you don't even know where they are.
I'll find
I'll
them.
just have to go look for them.
I don't care
you
if a
afraid?
side story helps explain minor things in a
All
game
our
series,
memories.
but
Our
you
entire
shouldn't be forced to
existence.
play to understand the story.
Even this whole world could get erased.
I'm telling you. Play Kingdom Hearts
afraid.
1 and
Why
2.
wouldn't I be?
You'll be a little confused in Kingdom Hearts 2 because you'll be like, why is Sora floating in a pod? This is weird. Thank Namine. What does that mean? And you never get the answers to it, really. You sort of do, but not really.
Because you knew that was a lot less scary.
But then you play Kingdom Hearts, you go from Kingdom Hearts 2, it's like, T2 is pretty cool. Oh, there's Kingdom Hearts 3. Let's play Kingdom Hearts 3. You will have no idea what's going on. You will be so lost.
I don't know if
Mickey, Maleficent is literally just evil. The mistress of all evil! And it's like, we gotta save them. I'm not their biggest fan, but they're people too. I'm like, are they? If they were to die today, I think tomorrow would be a much brighter day. Hear me out. Chain of Memories, yeah. Chain of Memories is pretty cool though. It's kind of meh, but it's, you know, it's what it is. What it is. Hey, nerd faces, I'm here to save you.
It's him. I fought this thing on the island.
Maleficent kills Sora right now.
Swept away into the darkness, along with everything else.
That's a big boy, yeah.
You two need to get out of here.
Do you actually think I'll take orders from one such as you?
Yeah, but Maleficent, I think the pipsqueak here may have a point.
Silence, coward. You will do as I... What?
And they all die, and the datascape is deleted. And then the ending credits come rolling.
Maleficent!
Yeah, Darkseid. It's a little Data Darkseid. He's got all this little colors.
This guy's a lot stronger than what I fought before. No way is this the same guy.
Also, I think Maleficent is a bit shorter than she should be. You think so? Rage, hatred, and now glitches.
On the glitches?
Wait, that's it. Sora, you're not the only one who changed, who evolved within the datascape.
Riku, you want to fill me in?
No.
Yes, but listen to me carefully. I know where the bugs came from.
I forgot this thing was the final boss in Recoded. This is the final boss?
Sora.
My Heartless?
You once turned into a Heartless. Though you may not remember. It was recorded into the journal along with everything else. Then it vanished.
Oh.
Your memories disappeared too, but you managed
So this
to
is
get
not
those
actually
back.
Sora's Heartless, it's what the journal
some
thinks
reason,
Sora's Heartless is.
The pages of the journal.
Fair enough.
They stayed blank.
And you think
Basically
my
an AI.
Heartless is responsible for that?
What is that thing exactly? It's Sora's Heartless, I guess?
Everything in Jiminy's journal revolved around one person.
I feel like Pete should clearly be shorter than her. Pete's a big guy, though.
There never would have been any entries.
I guess you might be right.
You've been evolving in the datascape.
I don't know.
Finding new strength. Your Heartless has been absorbing data and doing the same. It's grown, Sora. Just like you have.
But Riku, we put all the data back.
I think.
That must have at least weakened it, right?
What an interesting final
still stop
boss.
it, can't I?
You like how this Heartless is just letting them have this conversation?
I should have realized all of this sooner.
He could be attacking right now, and Sora could be like, what do we do, Riku? Please help! And Riku could be doing this. But the Heartless is just kind of standing there. It's like, yeah, it's okay.
But when you
Go on.
defeat Heartless here in the
Go ahead and talk
datascape,
about me. It's fine.
that wouldn't set any real hearts free.
The whole data escape stuff
Remember,
is super
Sora,
complicated.
Hearts can't be turned to data.
I don't know.
Instead,
It's
I think what you
feels
released
so
are probably
unnecessary.
Heartless's minds.
I did all that? But then, where did the mines end up? Where could they have gone?
they're nobodies.
They're right in front of you. Your Heartless has been gathering, then devouring the dark intentions of all the fallen Heartless. That's where it gets its power. From dark data. And now, just like you, it's become something greater.
You know how cool this story would be
Much more powerful.
if it wasn't data?
If something this powerful got into Mickey's world? Oh no! I have to protect
Yeah,
them.
Pete's big, but
I'll
Maleficent
use the
seems like the
strength
person who
they've
should
given
tower
me.
over most people.
Is it over?
Wait, we did it! Yeah, we won! Woohoo! They really didn't want to and soon hearts to sate my hunger. They really didn't want to show the fight, huh?
Wait.
Oh, there it is.
How is this possible? It's changing. No. It's evolving.
Yeah, we don't get to see that boss fight. Yeah, why would we? Thanks for showing no fight. Yeah, right. This Heartless is so powerful. It's devoured other Heartless, and it's gained its strength from rage, hatred, and glitches. And then here it is, right now. Like, all right, let's fight it, huh? Wow, what an intense fight that was, huh? Dang, we almost died. Probably the best fight you've ever seen in your life, right?
Mickey!
At least we're seeing this bit now. Keiko, how you doing?
Don't you
Welcome.
remember what I said? We
Oh.
always help friends.
Now you must face your dark self for daring not to watch Captain America: Brave New
All you have
World.
to do is look inside.
It's like, no,
That's
anything
where
but
you'll find
that.
your life. Come on,
I will
Sora.
say this seeing Dark Sora was cool. It's just the same thing as from Peter Pan's world when the shadow took the form of Sora. The concept of an evil Sora would be pretty cool. See, that's Sora's Heartless. That's what Sora's Heartless actually is. There, it's done. Sora's Heartless is stuck waiting for Sora to realize the true meaning of friendship before powering up so Sora has a fighting chance. It's pretty cool. Pretty generous of that Heartless, honestly. Kind of looks like a Digimon? Heck yeah. You're telling me we're in a digital world
Pete,
and there are monsters fighting us here.
You're here.
And the whole world
We're
is run
all
by
right.
these monsters?
I found them caught inside a rift in the data.
You could call them digital
We were
monsters.
just fine. You will hear no words of thanks from me, child.
This Mickey is an actual hero, unlike the
Sayonara
corrupter
to the
one that
1,
Disney
2, 3
nowadays.
of ya. I'm
The
out.
Disney
You chumps on the other
company
side.
trying to take over the data world. That's
Well,
exactly what we just saw.
I think I'll keep an eye on them on their way out.
We kind of got that technically in
By
Birth
the
by Sleep
way,
with
don't think
Vanitas.
we're letting you off the
Yeah,
hook.
you're right. It's not really an evil Sora, though. It's more of an evil
Pretty soon, the data will
Ventus.
go back to its original form.
Which Ventus
The
himself
way
is
it was
like,
before,
I could be
all of those
completely
bugs
wrong.
show
We're
up.
gonna find out as we go through the Kingdom
Time
Hearts
to say
series.
goodbye.
Is a guy who's been around for a long time.
What gives? Is it a glitch? There's some kind of lump in my throat.
Oh, that's cancer.
it's not a glitch.
It's
just-
not a glitch.
What goodbye feels like. When we met in the datascape,
Vanitas having Sora's face. It
it
was
brought
cool
back a
though.
whole
Yeah,
bunch of
it is true.
memories. The day I set out on my first big adventure, the day I made a new friend, a special friend, they all came rushing back to me. I knew that the journal, it's not just a diary, it's a collection.
Of
A collection
memories.
of all we felt. The journal shows what's in our hearts.
Who
I
has like a
promise.
rage journal?
Who
Just
will
like
tell
write down like
the
all
other
your
Sora
dark
and
thoughts in
Riku
it.
about what happened here.
Let's
That
see that
way,
one turned into a data
This
thing.
journey that we just had will be one everyone shares. The
Even if it's a
memories
data
will
world.
always connect us. They'll be our own special bond. Remember, we're friends forever, Sora.
Yep. Friends forever, Your Majesty.
This is just a session for them to get all their emotions out. Weeb, you now have to play
finally clear.
Digimon because you
What's
just
that?
fought digital monsters.
Why,
Oh,
that world they call the Date Escape seems so familiar.
Huh?
A book known as the Ancient Book of Prophecies. It's said to be capable of transcribing events that have yet to take place.
No kidding. If we got our mitts on something like that, we could finally take over permanent-like.
Yes, considering legend has it the book can also conjure, making an entire world filled with beings and powers that have yet to exist.
Really? A book? that
yeah,
just
I'm
make a
starting to see
world?
that now, Tevia. This game
I
is
don't
setting up the
know.
Book of
That
Prophecies.
sounds like nothing more than fluffy pink kids fairy tale stuff.
I thought it was set up by Union Cross. I see now it was set up and coded.
But who's to say a fairy tale's not true? And I ask you,
What?
how does that differ
Who's to
from
say
this
fairy tales
world
aren't
they
true?
call the datascape?
What?
Don't you think it might just be worth our while to search for a connection? Perhaps there's
I'm
a
sorry,
link
I
of some
just
sort
jumped in
between that
here.
so-called
What the heck is even
journal of
going on?
theirs and the
Oh
book
yeah,
of
don't think too hard about it.
I'd say with that, we are onto something huge. Eh, Maleficent?
It's called the
Ours is
Ancient
not a
Book of
lost
I Can't
cause.
Spell? Yes.
First, we must take possession of this data of theirs.
That means this is the last time we see them until Kingdom Hearts 3, huh? Stop, Mickey, why is it glowing? I can't see! Gosh dang! Slaps Mickey. I couldn't actually spell the word correctly. Prophecies. Book of Prophecies. It's something that is probably going to be a big plot point in Kingdom Hearts 4. Yeah, why Mickey flashbang Sora? Good question. Like, why is it so stupid bright right now? One of the stories where it is so ridiculous that if you think about it, you can just see all the plot holes you got. Yeah. That's what it is. So that's it, huh? Mickey, you're back! He's going to beat the crap out of Mickey for all the bad Marvel Star Wars movies and for not giving him his own movie and only allowing him to be in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Look at that. What a funky looking Sora. So is Sora dead? No. This wasn't even the real Sora.
We never did.
This was the fake Sora. This was a data Sora. They were all in a computer world. Sora right now is just currently chilling on his island.
Guys, big news. A new world has shown up inside the journal.
Please no.
What do you mean?
I've found another door leading to extra data. Somebody must have added it, once all the other data was restored.
Huh?
And if we explore that world...
Then we should get some answers about this message.
Great!
If you lose an arm...
Let's ask Sora to...
It looks like it, doesn't it?
Data, everything in the
It's just an
back to
armor.
the way it started. Remember?
He's a knight.
Which means
That's why he's got the little
Sora's
helmet
journey
sitting on his
through
head.
the Datascape, it never happened to him. Why, now he's just the same boy he was before he ever met any of us.
He's data. He doesn't
Fine.
exist.
My partition isn't affected. But Sora, we can't send him out there when he doesn't know what's going on.
What are you telling me for? You go look into it.
Wait! Hey, Riku! Could you help me get back into the Datascape one more time?
And then we go through everything again. That's not a helmet, that's Goofy's metal tumor. Oh. Again, the whole stuff is super complicated. It's, yeah, it's way more complicated than it needs to be.
Sora, this was the day that your journey began. I know, because I was here too. It's time for the truth.
Where am I?
Why is he telling the data Sora
How'd
this?
I end up in this place?
Where's my island?
Who are you?
Why is a talking mouse?
I'm Mickey. I've come here from another kind of world.
Another kind of world?
Another kind of
The hurting
world.
will be mended when you return to end it. It's a message, and you're the only one with the power to solve the mystery behind it. So we really need your help.
Power? What's that?
Why am I talking to a giant rat?
You may not
Like,
remember.
I'm a mouse,
but it's
dingus.
clear you still hold the power inside you. Think you'd be willing to lend us a hand? You might help us figure out the truth.
Gosh, I don't have a clue what's going on.
Golly, I don't know.
I don't, but at the same time, What you're saying feels kind of familiar. So this truth you're talking
That's
about,
a rat.
do you think it involves
I
me
know a
somehow?
rat when I see one.
Actually,
That right there,
I'm not exactly
that's
positive.
rat.
However, I get the sense
Bet
that
he
something
lives in the sewer
important
too.
You need to know.
What do you like
Information
cheese?
that I'm
That's a
supposed to
rat.
know, then.
But mice like cheese too. Shut up, only rats.
Okay, Mickey. I'll help.
Like
Thank
the
you.
fact we bring
Let's
up
go.
coded during
Just
drink
follow
drop
my lead.
distance was a surprise to me. Do we really? They would be linked, wouldn't they? The story is so confusing. Is he dead? Is he a ghost? Is he a digital monster? What's going on? Like I said, the real Sora is currently hanging out on his island, on Destiny Island. He's just chilling.
So
Oh my
you
gosh,
think
we're in
the truth's
Castle
hiding somewhere
Oblivion.
in here?
No!
Hey, Mickey? Guess he went ahead.
Yeah, okay. I guess I'll just move forward.
Who are you?
Marluxia.
Me? I'm nobody. In this place,
Again, starting out with coded is not a good
find
start.
is to lose,
Why? What's wrong with it?
and to lose is to find.
It's confirmed that Sora is now a Digimon.
That's the way of
Yes, his
things.
evolution is a furry.
Here in Castle
What?
Oblivion.
No, the evolution is friendships equals power. That's what it
Here
is.
you will meet people you know.
Not Marluxia. Dang.
People that you care about.
It's a young Xehanort. Oh gosh.
It's a kind of card with a picture on it.
Use
I wonder
that
how it
card and
tastes.
press on.
This is why I
You'll
never
find the
got into
truth
Kingdom
that
Hearts.
sleeps up
Kept
there.
reminding me of
wait.
Bleach, like everyone has keyblades. They might as well just be swords. Soul Society,
How am I
everyone might
supposed to use
as well
this?
just say,
could've told me
Bunkai!
that much.
Yeah!
And why does he seem so familiar?
Sora, don't eat the card. No, eat it.
Oh,
Not him either. Alright. I guess we'll find out who it is later then. Maybe, hopefully,
what
possibly.
just happened to me?
Oh, that card's special. It will cause you to see people. Well, illusions to be exact. They're from Jiminy's journal. It's all of the very same data that you worked so hard to fix.
You'll find out. I
Jiminy.
hope so.
What did I fix? I don't get it.
My mistake. Someone must have pressed the reset button on your memory. All you remember is leaving the island. Just the same, you'll remember the folks you meet here. At least you should.
I don't understand.
Yeah, me neither.
What is it that I'm supposed to do?
Whatever you want.
Huh?
That's still that.
There's no
Huh?
script to follow. The journal's the closest thing you've got. But that doesn't mean you'll see the things it says. And who really cares?
Me.
Everything that happens here, and everyone you meet, is just an illusion.
Well, at least he's got his head in the right
So
spot.
then, I can do whatever I want to do?
Why doesn't he just
Yes.
kick that guy and take his
Hey,
names?
come back!
Huh.
He's gone.
Because Sora's the goodest boy.
Huh?
He doesn't just attack. Hi, guys. We think like, pretty cool. And then they all die. And Sora's left talking to nobody. Sora, just like me, not understanding a single thing that's
Well,
happening.
You
Yeah.
did it again, Sora.
What did I do?
Wait a sec. Riku, why are you here?
I've got something that you need to see. It'll help you.
Oh, it's
Yeah?
just Riku?
What is it?
A hidden truth.
I'm sorry,
that's
that was
nowhere to be
Titus
found, even in the deepest corners of your
Ortiz.
memories.
What?
It's something I want you to see.
Or whatever they call the Final Fantasy game. It's Titus. It's Titus.
Something I want you to feel.
I know
Titus
you
from
wouldn't
Final
ask if
Fantasy
it wasn't
X. It was
really
Titus,
important.
Waka, and Selphie.
I'll do it.
Thank you, Sora. Now,
Titus and
Close
Waka
your
are
eyes.
from Final Fantasy X. Selphie's from Final Fantasy VIII. But they're all like super chipified. They're kids. Restoration at... Oh. Nerd. Darn right I am. Freaking love Final Fantasy. I caught the moon. Now eat it. He's like, oh.
Wasn't that Riku?
It's like his name was pronounced in 2 different ways in Kingdom Hearts. It was Tidus in the first game, and then it became Titus in Kingdom Hearts 2. But
Darkness had taken a hold of
so I was confused for so long, but then they made a game called Dissidia Final Fantasy, and they called his name Tidus in that one. So as far as I'm concerned, his proper pronunciation of the name is Tidus.
What did Kairi and I have in common?
So Waka, yeah,
When you
my
watched,
boy.
What did you feel?
What is even happening in this game, and what the heck was... Yeah, we just kind of saw that and not cared about it. That was... He was freaking... Believe it or not, he was in England. He was on, like, the clock tower there.
I ask you, Sora.
And,
what would you have done?
And, that was Kairi. I assume that was, like, freaking Kairi's heart was missing.
I'd have figured out how to undo the hurt.
Game 3, Sora a furry.
I thought you'd say that.
No.
And you're right.
What makes you think he's a furry?
You would. Or should I say, you will.
That's a relief.
There's nothing furry about him.
Hey, then what was with the sneak preview?
I just wanted you to see. You always make the right choices. On the road ahead, more than one truth will come to light. You'll forget things, lose things that you care about, and it won't always make sense. It'll be frustrating, and it'll make you angry. It may even hurt so badly you'll feel like you're about to lose yourself. But don't worry, Sora. That won't happen to you. You won't let it. You're like a sponge. No matter how much pain they throw at you, you'll suck it up and leave things alone.
Is this really what happens in Coded?
Just
you go through all of Kingdom Hearts 1, and now you have to go through all of Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories?
You don't have to do anything special. Just
hey, you haven't seen his true form yet. He could be secretly Zoru from Pokemon.
That's what you're good at.
That could be his transformation.
Do what feels right to you.
Huh.
You got it.
Didn't think about it that way.
Take care.
I don't remember.
Sora.
What?
It's so weird.
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 No one's here.
Yeah, that's crazy. Was I talking to no one the whole time?
Well, Sora? How was it?
I don't even know what you're talking about. How was what?
Chatting and hanging with the ghosts.
You shouldn't call them ghosts. Sure, something was a little off, but I'm certain those 3 are still my friends.
Friends? You don't say.
You don't say.
So then what were their names again? Tell me.
Oh, I don't even have to think. What?
Their names were, Billy, Jane, and
I know them.
Christina.
Like I said, everything in this castle is just an illusion. And once the illusions vanish, you'll forget all about your little reason.
The story would be so much better if Sora had a rat tail or something. I don't know.
Deal.
A freaking rat tail? It really wouldn't. I don't think a rat tail would change anything.
Isn't that
okay.
Right?
So,
that's not true.
It's like
Of
one
course
person
my
after
friends are
another. He
always
gets
important
done talking to one person, and then someone else
Maybe
comes
I
up, and he
forgot
gets done talking
what
to
just happened,
another
and who I met
person
inside
that
that
comes
room.
up. It's like,
Trust me,
what the
I
heck
know I'll
is
remember
this?
everything again.
It really is kind of weird.
Sure.
Yeah.
More cards?
Man.
All of these cards were created from the data in the journal.
If you want that,
All of
look
them
up
will show
the
you
early
more
concept
illusions.
art.
But from now on,
It's,
the
yeah,
illusions
but
won't be of your friends.
even Nomura was like, this is a
You're
bit
fresh
much.
off the island, which makes everyone you meet total strangers. Here's a fun little thought. The folks you're about to see, you can fight them all you like.
Huh?
What do you care? They're only strangers. Actually, illusions of strangers.
Just okay, what to say? Just walk into like a store, you see a guy you never seen him before in your life. You go, "Hey, freak!" and you just go and punch him.
Between what's real
What is wrong with you? They're only strangers.
They'll look at the white walls of this castle, and what they'll see are the worlds they call.
Why even recap chain of memories stuff encoded? This part always confused me. That's yeah, it's kind of boggling my mind too. I'm like, what are we doing right now? What is he even saying? What's he talking about? You see them, they're illusions. It's not real. You could fight them if you want.
You can break the little hearts they don't have,
like,
and then forget about it.
What are we trying to establish here?
No hurt
What is happening?
It's that simple. You don't have a heart. It's 100% guilt-free.
Is he just trying to make an evil Sora? Is that all he's doing?
What?
Huh?
It's obvious.
Concept art Sora makes me think of a lion.
Everything you say is a lie.
Yeah, I think it might have been lion inspired.
To hurt someone.
It reminds me a lot of
But what
Zidane
exactly
from
would be
Final
the
Fantasy
point?
IX.
I know that it would tear me up inside. That ache would stay with me for a long time. You might not know it now, but I hope you'll see that nothing is guilt-free in this world.
You've arrived at the first question.
Huh?
What on earth are you talking about?
What's with that guy?
You see, Sora,
So
we
these
don't
cards,
have much
I'm gonna
to
run into
pass
people from
out
the
the
past.
game. So we
But
have
it'll be
to
fun.
recap every last memory from every previous Kingdom Hearts game. We got to pass this out for the next couple of hours. This is crazy. Sid! Huey, Dewey, and Louie! That's right, I'm gonna make these people fly a giant airship. And then he vanishes, goes back to his own game. Honestly, I think concept art Sora looks more interesting.
That guy wasn't
I think
kidding
it's
around.
too much.
I really can't remember who it was I met just now. Or can I?
It's like what we got for
up.
Sora's final design
don't remember.
is much better.
That's weird. I don't know what this is. Wait, is this what
We've
heartache
gotten some
feels
like I feel like we would have had like some Wukong looking Sora design
causes
down
pain
the
inside.
road.
Hold on.
He's about to
If I
go
really forgot about all
Bankai.
those friends completely,
Dude, he's gonna
that
actually
would
be
mean
hollow.
I shouldn't be missing anyone.
He's gonna
That
get this
makes
giant
sense.
hole in his
So I haven't
heart.
forgotten all of it then. There's got to be more I still don't know. I just need to find something to trigger my memory. Nice. Here goes.
Dude, I think Datasaur's losing his mind. I got it! I know what I have to do! It's like they're not even attempting to make the world. They're just like, here's some crappy like JPEG images attached to the wall, and here's some character models. Like, look at the queen. Like, what is happening here? This is boring. Can we skip this one? I'm more curious to know why are we doing this? Like, what's the end
Sora,
goal?
How was your time with... Who was it again?
I can't remember anything at all. But you already knew that, didn't you?
It's like, what if we missed
You seem
something?
pretty
If we
calm.
skip this cutscene,
Guess you decided
what if we
they
just
weren't
got
worth
the
stressing
reveal
over.
that, like,
Out of
Kyrie's
sight,
here
out
or
of
something,
mind.
you know? It's like, not Data Kyrie, but the real
That's
Kyrie.
wrong.
Like, oh man, we missed
It's
that.
like you said.
And then we have to go
Everyone I
back
met,
and
I
watch the
can't remember.
cutscene, make sure we didn't miss it.
But still, I'm frustrated that I've forgotten them.
The end goal is
I
to
feel
pad
moments
out the
of
game as
loneliness.
long as the developers could get
You
it.
said there would be no hurt feelings.
Really,
but
like,
I am hurting. When the memories are gone,
I still
they
don't know
just
who we're
leave a
talking
hole.
to here.
And having that longing inside me hurts.
I feel like if you were playing the
it'll help
game,
me
that you would actually
somewhere
understand
down
what's
the
happening.
road.
I disagree. I think it'd give us something to do outside of
It's the
staring
key
at
I'll need
these two guys talking to each
to
other.
unlock all my
But
memories.
I think we would be in the same exact situation. I don't think him saying right on schedule as we advance to freaking Hercules and talk with Cloud and Hades would make anything more understandable than what's happening right now. So I think this is just a product of Coded. Freaking Coded is such a unnecessary entry. Dude, I'm not
The
trying to be
sadness of
rude
knowing
here,
you
but this is
forgot
kind of
something
getting
that matters
boring.
to
I
you.
really have no idea what's going on in the story.
Something like that'll gnaw at you forever.
Yeah, come on, think about it. Think about it.
Believe that somehow by carrying around that kind of hurt,
You're carrying
you'll be able
around
to
pain in
retrieve
your
the
heart.
memories you lost. That's what
What's
you're
not to
thinking,
understand?
right, Sora?
Why is Cloud here with Hercules? Because that's when he, that's when he showed up. In the original Kingdom Hearts game, he showed up in
What's so funny?
in Olympus Coliseum. He worked with
I
Hades.
can't believe you fell for it so easily.
Huh?
I told you when you arrived. Remember, in this place, to find is to lose, and to lose is to find. Well, you've lost
Are we,
your
like,
memories, and the
genuinely
only thing you found
in
return is hurt.
Castle Oblivion right now?
And
That is like
deciding
actually
that
something that
hurt
happens
was
in
the
Castle
key to
Oblivion.
remembering.
To lose is
You
to
gave up
find,
all
to find
hope
is to
of ever
lose.
being free from it. The hurt owns you now, Sora. Don't you see that?
What that's telling me is the fake version of the main character of all of the games that you have and all the memories, and I'm going to make you recap every last memory, even though you're clearly
Was
the
this
real
all just
one.
a big trick to pull me in?
Afraid so.
He's not even the real guy.
And all it took
Like,
was a handful of
it feels like they're
illusions.
just kind of chit-chatting
Your
with
heart
some
was
dude.
just way too easy to break, Sora.
If anything,
Not
I feel
true.
like this is... Whoever this guy is, he's trying to do something to alter Sora. This version of Sora. So that way he can go out into the real world and do something? I don't know what, but he's doing something. That's my theory. Because it has been established already that this world, even though it's data, can access the real world. So if you corrupt this data, Sora, and you send him out there, he can do your bidding.
It's not too late to run.
So he's trying to, like, screw with his mind. That's what I
Why
think
should
is
you
happening.
Keep the hurt inside.
Is that
Just
Roxas?
tell yourself you need to forget about the people you met in this place. You'll have no one
It's a
to
data
miss,
Roxas?
no cause for loneliness, no hurt to keep eating away at your heart. Sora,
Can you put a
It's your
PNG of Sexy Luigi on screen? That would
cling to
make
the
things more
memories
interesting.
you've lost
No.
and the hurt they bring.
It
till
has
you're
to be
dragged
you,
into
Sephiroth!
darkness.
Ah.
Otherwise, let it all go, and then you can be free and happy. The decision is completely yours.
Wait!
Yep, ding ding. Roxas? Now I've got more questions. Maybe my theory's not true then. Hollow Bastion, let's go!
Should I use
Tidus?
this?
No.
But if I were to do that
Who is Roxas?
need a friend.
Sora's nobody.
and forget right away,
Little thing
I don't know if I
about Kingdom
want
Hearts
that.
lore. When someone dies and they have a
It's
strong
just going to
heart,
bring more
they
hurt.
become a heartless. But if they have an
if he's
especially
right,
strong heart, they're
darkness will
also gain
eventually
something known as a
take
nobody.
over me completely.
If the nobodies also range on how strong you were in life,
But I don't see any other way
Sora was
out of
strong
here.
enough that his nobody actually
This
took on
card
more
is
of
my
a
only
human-esque form and gained the name
That is,
Roxas.
unless I let go of the hurt.
So that's who we
Once I
just
go
saw
out of
was
this room,
Roxas.
I'll forget all about what happened and everyone I just met.
My question is, was that a data
Instead of
Roxas made by
carrying
the
that
journal,
hurt
or was
around
that
until it
actual
consumes me.
Roxas?
Maybe I should.
Because
let it
actual
go.
Roxas is supposed to be like...
What's inside my heart? What am I supposed
I want to say
do?
he's dead. He's not, though. He's like hanging out in Sora's heart or something like that.
I feel so lost.
I feel lost.
Hey, Sora! Can you hear me? Sora?
I know that voice.
Why would you become
Mickey,
a
is that
heartless if
you?
you have a strong heart?
Where are you?
Because you died.
Sorry, Sora.
The darkness
I'm
in your
still
heart
trying to find
gives
a
birth
way
to
get
a
you.
heartless.
Right now, the best I can do is to send my voice to where you are.
It's okay. Hey, Mickey. Maybe you can help me.
Mickey,
with
you want to play
something.
some cards? I got this really
I keep
cool one.
forgetting people
I'll
I
trade
meet
you.
in this place. And this guy says if I dwell
I think
on
it's
what
Data
I've
Roxas,
lost,
so
the
I
hurt is
hope
going to
so.
Take over me, and I don't want that.
It gives me a little bit of hope, even though I know the series
I
is just going to take a
understand.
massive pivot.
Question is,
This is
are
where
you
it all
okay
begins,
with letting
really.
go of the folks that you've forgotten?
Which I'm curious, who's Organization 13? Organization members
Who are
are
they?
this? That's a good question, too.
Even though you may not remember
I don't
them,
think it matters.
they definitely
It could easily be
remember
like
you.
Sora and just
You'll
have a
always be
shadow
really close
Heartless.
friend to them,
For all we know,
no
we
matter
killed their
what happens.
Heartlesses already. The only Heartless that we know of that's a member of the organization is Ansem.
And even if you don't ever really know who we are, I hope you'll remember that. You'll always be special.
Oh, come on, you know it doesn't make sense and you know it. Oh, I know. Trust me.
Why don't you ask
Listen,
your heart?
Kingdom Hearts is a series you cannot understand.
Sora?
It's a series you have to pretend to understand.
I don't know
When they
what
say
this is.
when they say you got the darkness in your heart and the heart is made up of light and you have to use the light to defeat the dark, and then you take your keyblade and you smash in your opponent's skull and then you say that was the power of friendship,
Memories
you
can
gotta just
disappear,
pretend like
but
you know
feelings
what's going
don't.
on. Right? You can't say, yeah, all this makes sense.
Inside your heart, the adventures you shared with the friends you made in the datascape
I understood this perfectly.
will always live on. And you know what? I'll bet
Maybe that's what it is.
also
Maybe
true
we
for
just
all
grew
the
up.
time you spent
We
with the folks at those
think
cards
too
show
logically
you.
now. We gotta turn on our
it's
little
not what's
kid hats
missing
on.
that's causing the hurt. It's actually what's not missing. If that's true,
Then why am I in pain?
hey,
Uh-oh.
Not Keyblade Soul
Looks like I
Reaper
used up
sword.
Too much power.
Yeah.
I'll be there soon, Sora. I promise.
Every man, woman, and
Just
child and their
hold on a
dog
little
has a
longer,
Keyblade in this series.
Okay?
Mickey!
The time travel stuff with Dream Drop Distance confused me.
alone again.
I am so
I
not
hate
looking
feeling
forward
like
to
this.
that. I didn't even know there was time travel involved. Like, sort of. I think I knew because of young
Does this count
Xehanort,
as hurt?
but
If I let it,
does this count as hurt? Is that what you just
will
said?
this pull me into the darkness?
Keyblades are given out like candy. It's true.
I can do this.
Remember when it was so special when Sora got his
going back.
Keyblade? It's like, whoa.
Just one more card.
And then, like, he got his Keyblade, and then suddenly everyone has a Keyblade, and it's just like, well, I guess it doesn't matter that much, huh? Good night. Oh, Sergio, I'll see you later. You take it easy, alright? You guys hear about Shrek 5? I did. I think I might be on the losing team with this one. I honestly don't think it's that bad. Like, I knew this art style was gonna change. I don't know if that's what some people are kind of hooked up on,
You've used up all the cards, I take it?
but like,
I would
Shrek's
ask if you
design
enjoyed your
looks like it would fit in if they included
But we
him in
both
the
know
Puss in
that you've
Boots
forgotten
movie.
it. Bet you're feeling pretty empty.
Like, Puss in Boots movie started the art style change,
No, I'm not.
but
I may not remember who I met.
I think they'll probably make it look a little more like the original Shrek,
And
but
knowing that I've
they've got to
forgotten
make
them.
it so that way Puss in
I miss
Boots
them.
fits in with the art style.
So you heard.
I think Shrek 5 seems unnecessary.
I warned you.
It is. No one asked for
Remember
it.
what I said? That hurt will
No, I
drag
just
you
see the
down
whole.
into the
I just
darkness.
see the woke thing
You
coming.
have to get rid of all of
No,
it.
I hope not. I don't think they will.
No, I don't.
DreamWorks is pretty good about their movies.
I can keep the hurt because it reminds me of something important.
I'm
It
tired of
lets
people
me
being
know
so
that what
negative
I've
about Shrek
forgotten
5
is
already
crucial.
when we have only 30-second
enough.
teaser trailer. And yeah, it's not exactly
I
the most
won't run from
flattering faces they make too. They're like, let's take the Giga
It'll stay
Chad
inside of my heart
Shrek and compare
until
him
the
to
day I
like
remember.
the screaming Shrek face.
The darkness will take you first.
See, here's more of that darkness talk.
If I put the hurt aside, I'll lose my ties to all the people I care about.
A quote like that, you just got to pretend like you understood what he just said. That's what matters about Kingdom Hearts dialogue. We're all just gonna nod our head and be like, obviously. You gotta be in pain because it's the right thing to do or whatever.
My mind's made up,
That's Titus.
I may
It's
end up
it's
falling into
not.
the
It's
darkness.
Roxas.
but I'll carry this with me. I'll only get rid of it when I remember everything, and not a day
You seriously
sooner
need to
than
stop
that.
using that word because it's so
I'll keep the hurt
misused at
with
this
me for the
point.
time being.
Which one?
It's all that I have. It's what holds the pieces in place. I accept that.
You say you accept it? It's not a game.
Hello. The word woke.
It's way past time.
Yeah, I think when most people say woke, I think they refer to like bad story writing. And they usually just like we usually attribute it to once we see politics and someone's agenda being pushed into a movie or a story, and it usually surrounds that thing, and that's usually what ruins a story or a movie. You can do that with anything, though. It doesn't have to be a woke political thing.
Why won't you do it? I get it. You've seen through my disguise. I'm just like everyone else you've encountered in this place. Made of data.
Okay, so it is just a data Roxas.
I'm not even worth the effort. Is that what it is?
That's correct.
Guess there's no point in destroying something if it never existed. Is that right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You say that you're an illusion, but you certainly pack a really big punch.
I would never know.
You said that you'd show me hurt, and you weren't wrong.
That hurt.
Actually,
pretty much are putting a
felt
character who is a female lead character with no writing behind them, making them really powerful for no reason. The same thing goes for a race swapped character. Yeah, I mean, you could do that with anyone, right?
An intense,
like we look at like Captain America, right? He's like the most generic looking guy, right? He's blonde hair, blue eyes, big muscle guy.
Like it was my own.
That's all Captain America is in terms of design. You take that and you give almost said Wilson Fisk. No, Sam Wilson, who is the he's a black guy. But yeah, and you add him in there and everyone screams woke. I wouldn't mind it if it wasn't for why they did it. They replaced Steve Rogers in the comics with Sam Wilson because they didn't want a white guy, blonde hair, blue eyes, who stands for the American way in every sense of the word,
you pass,
to be Captain America. They wanted him to be something else. And that's what we got.
Use this to find the truth.
And that's what we attribute to woke.
What do you mean?
My role was to see if you were ready to take ownership.
Truth be told, it's bad story writing. If they added Sam Wilson as Captain America and they didn't add their political agendas into it, probably wouldn't be. I wouldn't really accuse it of being woke. I'd just be like, man, I prefer Steve Rogers because that is Captain America.
I really have one. But there's a place I'd like to be.
A place?
It's been lazy writing for decades. Yeah, it's been. I don't know if I'd say decades.
Oh,
it's been the same. It's been that way for a while.
This feeling. I've got memories that don't belong to me.
I really think there was a point in the mid 2010s that really started taking that turn.
And the sunset. That's comforting.
And we're just now starting to see like a lot of it start to drop off.
My first and my last.
Why is the Red Hulk?
Summer vacation.
Summer vacation. If you didn't know anything about Kingdom Hearts 2, that would make no sense.
I've got you now.
Red Hulk is kind of neat, though. At least he was in the comics. I don't know why there's a bunch of Hulk villains in a Captain America movie.
I'm so glad I
apparently they added the Serpent Society as well, which is like, what an interesting thing to throw at Captain America.
I just couldn't get here sooner.
It's okay.
Captain America never really did have the most interesting villains.
If I use this card,
Baron Zemo and Red Skull were the most notable ones, and you used them already, so
the message said,
what else can you do? Serpent Society it is.
Maybe now we can finally.
Kingdom Hearts doesn't make sense. That is the takeaway from this Tiger Bolt.
Let's find out.
Nope, they're not in the movie. Wasn't there a guy in the leader of the Serpent Society in there? I forget his name, but I thought he was there. If you can't tell, I haven't watched the movie, and I probably won't, but... Thank Nominee. They cut out a lot. Oh, dang, that's sad.
Who are you? Oh. It's like when I met Mickey. I don't
Sidewinder, that's what his name is.
You're
yeah.
Familiar.
Nice to meet you.
Like, the
Sora.
main villain is the leader,
I'm
if I
Nami.
recall correctly. And the big fight
You may
that
not know
was
who it
advertised
is I
at least was
am,
Red Hulk. But
I know things
the leader and
about
Red
you.
Hulk are Hulk villains.
So what exactly is going on here?
Sora, maybe I can explain. There was a time when you lost
like, explain
every
that
one
one
of
to
your
me.
memories. But everything turned out to be okay because Namine helped you through it.
Wow.
Did she,
You
though?
really did that for me, Namine?
Wow!
You deserve a big thanks.
I'll write that in the journal. Thank
No, I
Namine.
don't. I put your memories back together.
Yeah, but he's
That
not
part
the
is true.
one from the comics. He looks
There was
horrible. Red
also
Hulk
me.
gets Naruto, talk no jutsu.
I was the one who
That
took
is
them apart
so
in the first place.
unfortunate. Someone like the Red Hulk gets talk
Not
no
only that,
jutsu'd.
The
Oh,
reason all of
man.
the bugs appeared in Jiminy's journal, that was me.
What? Tell us what you mean.
Hold up. This is
It all
plot.
began with these memories that were sleeping way down deep in Sora's heart.
These are my memories?
Actually, no, they're not yours. They belong to people who are connected to you.
Ah.
Huh?
That makes
Isn't
no
it
sense.
weird for somebody else's memories to be inside me?
Yes. Usually it's impossible.
But because you're not real,
When I first found them while repairing your memory,
look it up. I think
I
you
thought I had
and
made some
Shredneck
sort
would
of
enjoy
mistake.
that. I don't know if we would. Shreddy would crap
But then,
all over anything if it
after
involves
searching for
superheroes
answers,
in modern day MCU.
all the evidence I found proved they belong in your heart. Sora will have to
Yeah, the
awaken
ending
these
fight was so
memories.
disappointing, and honestly, it
But
would
this
have
is where
made
they
more
will
sense if
sleep
Betty
until that
Ross
time comes.
talked down Ross.
They are important,
If only.
and yet
Yeah.
dangerous too.
Namine, how are they dangerous?
Yeah, but that defeats the
These
purpose, right? It
memories,
has to be Captain America.
all
It's
of
his
them are
movie.
too
He's got to
painful.
talk no jutsu him.
Handled the wrong way, they could damage Sora's
All of it's
heart,
attributing to bad
even
writing.
break it.
That's all it is.
That's why I needed. For
Yeah, but since
Sora
you're the
to
main
find a
character,
way
you
to
have them.
face
Yeah,
that
you have the
kind of
memories
pain.
because you're the main character.
So I left
Blah.
a message for all of you.
Their hurting will be mended when you return to end it. That was you. You're the one who left us that message.
So what's it? We're
When I
ending it.
unraveled
What is
Sora
it?
and the others' memories, it also erased the words in Jiminy's journal. That book was filled with pages and pages of memories from your first adventure. It shows how deeply the journal and Sora are connected. When I took Sora's memories apart, they stayed in his
It gets a little
heart.
awkward, right? When you're
They
just
may
like,
have looked like
yeah,
they
he's
were
got the
gone,
journal, but
but they were
if
there
you don't
the
use
whole
the
time.
journal in the games, it's just like,
Even after the
why does this
text
matter?
disappeared from the journal, the memories remained. That's why you were able to render them as data.
I'm gonna leave. All right, take care,
Yeah,
Tiger
but
Bull. I'll
the
see you
data we
later.
got was a mess. And then all those bugs appeared. Jiminy never wrote about any bugs.
What in the comics would have handled
That was-
interesting if Sam and the original Captain America teamed up
Me
to
too.
use the method the Hulk used to burn out
When
the
I
Red
added
Hulk
these
because
memories
that's
to
what
the
would
journal,
happen. That's what happened in the comics.
I also added all
They
this
shouldn't have
hurt.
used Red Hulk. That's all I'm saying. Red Hulk is a
thought that
Hulk
maybe
villain.
if you fought the bugs that
Let the
sprang
Hulk
from these
fight.
memories,
If you want to use Red Hulk,
you
let's
might
at least
learn
get
to
the Hulk
face
in
the
there,
hurting
right?
memories themselves.
So
Forgot
that's
about
what
this
it was.
retcon.
I didn't realize
What's
you
being
had to go
retconned
through so
right now?
much
What's
trouble
happening?
to get us to investigate this hurt, Nominee.
I'm sorry. I wish I could have told you this in person. But the real me is gone. She doesn't exist now.
She does. You just don't realize it.
Guys?
I don't know what's happening.
You kinda lost me a few minutes ago.
Yeah, me too.
You don't have to understand it.
Yes, you do!
You have already learned how to face the hurt, Sora.
I did?
You most certainly did. At times, the pain can be wiped away.
Hold
But
up.
there's also a pain that always stays with you. There's only one way to deal with that. You face it head on, and then you accept it. And if it happens that the hurt is too great for you to bear it alone,
Mm-hmm.
well then you turn to a friend close to your heart.
Is this whole thing
It'll bring
just
us
about
closer
like
together. The hurt will only make us stronger.
about just accepting trials?
I'm willing to try.
That's
I'm ready to face all those memories that you found.
What's the
It might have to be painful, but I can take it.
Sora.
Wait. You're not in this alone.
But this is
Always
Data Sora.
remember,
Yeah.
I'm here too.
Yep.
It's not even the legit Sora.
Thank you. Just touch this. Don't be afraid.
Go on.
You'll feel all
Do
the
it.
memories that are locked
Touch
inside
it.
flow right into your hearts.
Uh-huh.
And they're dead now. Yay! So the Hulk movie with the Abomination, the leader, who looks like Broccoli, and Harrison Ford, who clearly couldn't give two craps about being in the movie. What you have is a nice piece of crap. It's true. Beautiful. This song, I swear, starts off with the same notes as the Final Fantasy main theme song. Yeah, here these guys are.
These are hidden truths. Sora has been keeping them locked away, deep inside of him.
Kingdom Hearts music is
these
amazing. It's
memories
nice.
you're feeling, they don't belong to him.
Namine, that's you.
It's not.
Who's the other girl? She feels so familiar. And something happened. Something terrible. Didn't it?
She was just a copy of you. That's all it is.
They're waiting for Sora. He's the only one who can put an end to their hurt. Diz told me he hid something inside you during the year you were asleep. I asked him what, and all he would say was that he was clearing his conscience. Sora
What the heck does that
must be
mean?
the key to saving the people you saw. And the ones you're about to see.
Yeah, I like how your
can't be.
live stream was literally just a
Maybe
series
you
of
know how
cutscenes.
much they're hurting.
Yeah.
These three were keys too. They were connected to the Keyblades.
So this game is trying to connect everything. And it's basically saying, you're connected. Don't ask
And
questions how, but
They're
you're
still
connected.
Sora. Somewhere
The
way
real
down
Sora,
deep
not
inside of
Data's
you.
Sora.
Funny. I feel as though I've met them.
Yes.
Yeah, but how though?
Two of them you have met. As for the third, I never realized it, but you and he share a very special connection.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Namine, you said Sora has to call these memories to the surface. Is it time?
I can't say for sure, but I do know. A day will come when they must rise from their sleep. And then, the only one who can save them will be Sora.
The bond they all share? That's gonna be the key, right? Don't worry, Namine. I'll make sure I pass this on to Sora. You know, the one in the outside world.
The real one. You can say it.
Please do.
Okay.
Ventus Aqua, maybe I can buy, but Sora never met Terra. Yeah,
Well-
I'm here. Welcome, Shreddy.
Just a second.
I
Our promise.
I have no idea what's
Your
happening.
promise to the me I don't know. You kept it, right?
No.
I may be gone, but my promises to him are forever. And anyway, I owe this much. For all the
Yes, I know.
all those people that I hurt.
Kingdom Hearts, confusing. Yes.
So
This
what
is where it
happens to you?
really
The
gets
one that's right
confusing.
here.
I'm really just data made to pass along a message.
Everyone's
I
data.
shouldn't exist right now in this journal at all. And now the record of me will disappear.
If you shouldn't exist at
But
all,
when you
then
pass
how are
my
you
message
here?
on to the other Sora, just remember to tell him
The only person
the
who's
things that you've
actually
seen. and that you felt.
necessary here is Mickey.
If
He's
you
the
do
only
that,
real person here.
then we'll be at rest. Her and me too.
Along with everybody connected to Sora. Namine, you got it. Oh yeah. I almost forgot. I have a message for you too.
You don't. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep. I'm not familiar with the games, but has he ever met this person? Watched a couple of Let's Plays. I don't think he has. He's met the blonde girl? Yeah, he's met her, but he forgot about her.
To connect those memories with these. Sora, when Nominee's words are passed on to you, when the day comes that you
Why
learn
does
of
this
great
include the
unknown
Game
and
Boy
mysterious
Advance games?
adventure,
Are they also connected?
important that you
Everything is
Whatever
connected.
you feel in your
Everything.
heart,
There's not a
that's
single
what he
side
felt
game in
in
Kingdom
his.
Hearts that isn't mandatory. And that's it! Yeah! I can't play this song. Can I, like, skip it? Next chapter. Oh, hold up, hold up. Got something happening here. Literally everything. Everything. Alright, hold on. So this takes place after all that garbage.
Yensid, I think we're finally close to figuring out where Ben's heart is.
Is that so? Then that leaves only Terra.
Right. And we've got to save all three of them.
The question is, what does Xehanort intend to do next?
Xehanort? But his two halves are gone. There was Ansem, who commanded the Heartless, and Xemnas, who commanded the Nobodies. Didn't Sora defeat them both?
Correct. Those two met their end.
Or did they?
Therein lies exactly our problem. Their destruction now guarantees the original Xehanort's reconstruction.
Huh?
Xehanort's heart, once seized by his heartless half, is now free, and his body, which had become his nobody, has been vanquished. Both halves will now be returned to the whole. In short, this means Master Xehanort will return.
And you think that maybe he's gonna try something?
Before we continue, did you catch that? Did you catch what all of that meant just now? Ansem was the boss of Kingdom Hearts 1. He was big bad. He led everything up until that point. We killed him. We beat him by saying Kingdom Hearts is light. You know, it was great. Kingdom Hearts 2 was Xemnas. He was the leader of Organization 13. Arguably, he was the main villain of Chain of Memories by extension, because he sent everyone to Castle Oblivion. He was the main villain of... He was there, and he was kind of organizing everything in 358 over 2 days. He was there in Kingdom Hearts 2, and we had to finally beat him. We finally put an end to him. We did all of that, and the outcome is that they're okay. The guy who died, who had all that happen, he's back now. How? I don't know. The Heartless, you know, I guess had a heart, and freaking that reunited with the dead body that we killed, and now he's back. Does that make sense? Master Xehanort has backup plans within backup plans. You can't just say that, though. You can't just be like, here is my nuclear missile. Well, I blew up your nuclear missile. Well, it's because you blew up my nuclear missile that my nuclear missile actually hit its target. And I actually, even though you stopped the nuclear missile from hitting anything, it's now destroyed the whole world. And not only did you do that, because you destroyed my nuclear missile, I now have more nuclear missiles. Wait, How's that happen? Because what? That doesn't make sense. That was the thing right there. If anything else throughout Coded, you could understand a little bit, right? You can be like, okay, I guess I get that. I guess I understand what they're trying to say. I don't think it was necessary, and I think it was kind of stupid, if anything. But this is the part that you have to take away from it. Xehanort is back because he can, I guess. It's like, ugh.
A man like Xehanort will have left many roads open.
A dark road.
Well, it doesn't matter what he cooks up. Me and Sora, we'll be ready.
He was cooking.
And Riku too.
Yes, they are indeed strong, but not true Keyblade masters like you. Tell me, would a single one of you suffice if what you faced was not a single one of him?
What? What do you mean?
Yeah, frankly, what do you mean?
Please summon Sora hither. Riku as well.
Of course, but why?
To show us the mark of mastery.
Yep. So if you didn't catch that, the mark of mastery was something that was in Birth by Sleep. It was what determined you to be Keyblade masters. And so he basically wants to put Sora and Riku through the mark of mastery exam. So that way they can become Keyblade masters like Mickey Mouse. My thing is, why does that even matter? Which sets up Dream Drop Distance. It does. This leads right into Dream Drop Distance, which is the next Kingdom Hearts game that we're going to be diving into, I think. So, but hear me out. Sora was always called the Keyblade Master because he had done the things that no ordinary Keyblade wielder can do. He saved worlds. He's fought against terrifying threats. And with the power of his friends, he was able to just do all sorts of crazy stuff. That apparently is not enough. So is Hal Jordan. What? Hal Jordan's pretty cool too. He's a cool, good Green Lantern. What is Destiny? Because the secret movie I never saw. Yeah, it's true. I guess we do need to watch this bit, huh? And back, brother, I had a nasty Burger King for dinner. I regret getting Burger King. I think I got food poisoning from Burger King. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. It's always a gamble when it comes to good old Burger Wing. Let's see this. Oh, gosh. You see who that is? Let's do this. Destiny.
That was more difficult than I thought. But at least things are on track.
Oh, gosh.
Lord Xemnas is nowhere to be seen, so that means the party's already begun, huh?
Yes.
Man, does that Xehanort scare me like nobody's business. The way he can see into minds.
Stop bugging games. I'm not bugging games. I didn't do anything.
No one knows what it is that the old man wants.
Oh, Zigbar? Oh, that's not
I wonder
Zigbar.
if even you know what's going on inside your own head.
I will be led wherever it is I am destined to go.
Sounds to me like you don't have a clue of your own.
Every Keyblade Master is bequeathed a Keyblade of his very own. With the passing of time, as you can imagine, more and more Keyblades were forged to be handed down. But of all the Keyblades in existence, Master Xehanort's is the most ancient. That is my destiny.
That
But
look
it
in his
has yet
eyes.
to become a reality.
Hey, it's okay. This is all connected to the ancient Keyblade War, isn't that right? Whatever. I got my hands full with my own plans. So, which poor soul will it be?
Reconnect! Oh my gosh. Oh. Design looks similar from the guy with the white hair. That's kind of specific, or not very specific, it's kind of broad. Which one? This is where young Xehanort was introduced. Yeah, he showed up. There's our young Xehanort, who I think is probably one of the most bland villains I've ever seen in Kingdom Hearts. You need to watch Advent Children, Advent Children Complete. They're the same, but Advent Children Complete has more scenes than Advent Children. I'm I'm aware. I own both of them. When I was a young kid, right, and I started getting into Final Fantasy, for my birthday, my brother got me Advent Children. And then about a year or so later, Advent Children Complete came out on Blu-ray, and I got it. I paid full price for it. At the time, Blu-rays were expensive. I paid full price for that movie, and I freaking loved it as a kid. Advent Children now, I look back on it, it's kind of a meh movie all around, but yeah. I always assumed he was introduced in Dream Drop Distance. I had a feeling he showed up somewhere else. I don't remember where it was. Apparently it's coded. Cat My Week are full of 3D modeling and animations. At the same time, the story actually made some kind of sense. Oh. It makes sense if you turn your mind off. You can't think about Kingdom Hearts lore. If you think about it, it makes no sense. If you just take it at face value and what they're saying and what they're doing, yeah, obviously it makes sense. Now, I want to assume what this scene we just watched is. I think this is still after. I could be wrong. I think this is still after. Let me see. I need to see something real quick.
That was more difficult than I thought.
You notice Axel's over there, right? Axel's over there to the left. Red hair guy. Everyone here are adults. I am led to believe, if that's the case, this is after everyone just died in Kingdom Hearts 2. Died, air quotes. Because their Heartless are destroyed, and because their Nobodies are destroyed, we just learned that Master Xehanort came back. This, by extension, means everyone else came back. That's what we're seeing right now. Yep, yeah, so that's the actual, that's what I think. Which is very interesting, right? Because you look at our boy Brig here. He's got his yellow eyes, which means he's been Norded, I think. Which means he's already part Xehanort, which we'll learn later on. But that just kind of shows that he's back. Didn't you used to look up to Cloud? I did. Well, I did. I do. I love Cloud. Cloud's one of my favorite Final Fantasy characters. The thing is Advent Children's just kind of a meh movie all around. Yeah, no, Cloud is absolutely one of my favorite Final Fantasy characters. I don't like what they did to him in Final Fantasy Advent Children. They made him way more depressed. Oh my gosh! Sounds like a bunch of bad writing to me. It is. It's Tetsuya Nomura saying that he loved the characters so much that he didn't want them to die, so he's bringing them back. That's basically what it is. Did that on purpose. You know how much I don't like that shark. Freaking love Jeff. We'll keep him. But yeah, so... did that to annoy Ethan. Yeah, so that was Kingdom Hearts Recoded. Yeah. It's very interesting. I hope the next game you play is as glitchy as Sonic 06. The next Sonic game we're doing is, what's it called? Sonic Unleashed. The only other Sonic game that's as glitchy as 06 is Sonic Boom, I think. So, I don't even know if we're gonna play that one. But, yeah. Absolutely. We will, that's basically it. Recoded is, it is a game. Or a movie for us, I guess, but... oh my gosh. Unleashed does have an amazing intro, it does. It was a beautiful intro. The part where Eggman blows up the world is pretty cool. We'll get to that probably next week, maybe. We'll see. Oh my goodness. So, the takeaway from Coded, right? Was there is a data world out there. It can potentially affect the real world, but it is what it is. Everyone's back. Every single character, every villain that we fought is back. Because they can. Story-wise, it's filler, basically. There's only a couple of things you need to take away from it. That's basically it. Eggman Land Day and Night sounds pretty cool. It does sound pretty neat and fabulous. After Unleash the Sonic Colors, Generations, then Forces, then Boom, Lost World, and Frontiers. We're getting pretty close to finishing the Sonic series. Sonic Colors really next? I guess it is, isn't it? Oh.
Goodbye.
Oh, what?
No, not goodbye.
What is this?
When I wake up...
I didn't realize I was going to just start playing. Sonic Shadow Generations. We already played it, though, so we're not going to do Generations again. We already played through it. We played it because it was, you know, Shadow Generations came out, and we're like, oh, let's do that. Let's do that one right now. Brand new game. And we just took the opportunity to play through Generations as well. So technically we already did that one. After Unleashed, we're doing Colors. We'd probably do Lost World after that. Then we'll move on to Sonic Forces. And if I get a Nintendo Wii U, we'll play Sonic Boom. Otherwise, we'll just go straight to Frontiers. We do have one other game that everyone agrees to pretend doesn't exist. But we're gonna play it anyways. And that's Sonic 4. We're gonna play through Sonic 4 as well. Wait, Sonic Drift? What is Sonic Drift? You can skip Boom. I can, but do I want to? Sonic Rift. Let me see. You're insane if you think I'm playing that. Yeah, no. Sonic 4? Yeah, Sonic 4. Okay. We'll go ahead and turn this bit off. We'll go chit-chat for a minute. Let's go back to the chatting screen real fast. Okay. yeah, Sonic 4. It's an episodic thing. It was episode 1 and 2. There was supposed to be an episode 3, but because it did so terrible, they never finished it. So we gotta at least play Sonic 4. It's that one that came out on PSP. I can't remember. It was also on the Wii U. I don't know which one you're talking about. Boom is set in the TV show continuity. It is. The only reason I wanted to play it is because it's such a broken game. And it looks terrible. It looks absolutely ridiculous. And that's exactly why I would like to play it. But it's only been 2.5 hours. I feel like we should continue doing something else. So what I'm thinking is we might play something else, just a small something. We'll just keep chit-chatting like we are right now, but we'll have something going on in the background as well. I'm thinking, at the moment, maybe Supermarket Simulator? I'm open to ideas. Yeah, it was a bad. The same goes with Forces. I still don't think so. I cannot wait to get to Sonic Forces because I hear nothing but bad things about Forces. But I played a little bit of Forces and I remember really liking it. I thought it was like, oh man, this is a pretty fun game. The only reason I didn't play it again was because at the time I think it was PlayStation. I got it on PlayStation Plus. And then I stopped paying for PlayStation Plus, so I actually lost access to it. And I haven't gone back to it. It's been a while since then. But I'll get PlayStation Plus again, just so I can play it again. And brother, I cannot wait for it because I swear I had a good time with it. But I hear nothing but bad things about Forces. The only reason people are so mean to it is because bigger people in the Sonic community have compared to Sonic 06 for some reason. Which one, Forces or Boom? I would definitely compare Boom to Sonic 06. It's definitely not a great game. But I agree, it's a really good game. I loved it. Forces, I see. But I agree, it's a really good game. I loved it. I thought it was pretty cool to create my own OC and fight alongside Sonic, saving the world, yeah. I thought so too. I remember being like, dude, I wish there was a game in Sonic where you can make your own character. And then it came out with Forces. And I also remember at the time, I was like, I had this idea, maybe this is one of the reasons why I like Forces. I had this idea of a darker themed Sonic game. I'm like, what if they made Sonic a little darker? Like, what if Eggman won and Sonic was like gone for most of the story? I thought that would be a really cool idea. And so Forces starts off that way. It's like, oh, Sonic's been captured. He's being tortured. And we lost all hope. And Eggman has taken over most of the world. There's only a small resistance fighting against him. And I'm like, oh, that sounds awesome. And then what happens? You make your own character. I'm like, whoa. You can make your own character. Like, I thought Forces concept was amazing. And so I was so excited for it. And I'm hearing nothing but people crap all over it. And I'm like, what's so bad about it? It's not broken, right? It's not broken on the same level as Sonic 06. The only thing I can see is that it might be a little uninspired. Like a lot of worlds, I'm in Kingdom Hearts mode right now. A lot of the levels are like very similar to levels from Generations. But let's be real here, Generations was something that everyone loved. So you get basically a sequel to Sonic Generations, and people hate it. So I'm really curious to play this game now. I really want to try it. Well, you have to compare it to the people who actually played Sonic 06 next to the people who've never played it. And Yeah. You didn't like Generations? Generations is considered to be one of the best Sonic games, though. It's fine if you don't like it, but a lot of people say it's one of the best Sonic games ever made. So that's kind of why I was just like, okay, well, you got more of it. So, Cap? It's what people say, though. Hold up. Let me do this. We gotta look it up. Bye, bro. You leaving, Gaming Master? I'll see you around. Let's see. Top Sonic games. Let's see. Let's just go to IGN. Let's take a look to see what IGN has said, huh? Let's see what IGN says. I'm gonna go over here real quick. Ah. Okay, let's do this. Here we are. Check this out. All right, number 10, Sonic Unleashed. So they like Sonic Unleashed. I think a lot of people can agree to that. I think Sonic Unleashed is fine. Sonic Rush, I never played it. I didn't really care for Sonic Rush too much, but it is what it is. It's crazy they put Sonic 2 on number 8. I think most people disagree with that. I think Sonic 2 is probably one of the best Sonic games ever made. Sonic CD? I guess so. I think I'd rather play Sonic CD than Sonic 2. But at the same time, Sonic 2 is so much easier to play because Sonic CD kind of doesn't have a rewarding ending. And you can also go Super Sonic in Sonic 2, so I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't say that. Sonic 3 and Knuckles, solid. Sonic Colors, that's another thing that people say they like. Sonic Advance, I can agree to that. Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Mania, and number 1, Sonic Generations. Look at that. Even in 2025, Sonic Generations remains the greatest celebration of Sonic history, and in our opinion, the best combination of both classic and modern Sonic gameplay styles. Cap. I'm telling ya. People like Sonic Generations. Let's see, how about Nintendo Life? What did Nintendo Life say about it? Let's see. Let's just go with the top 10, huh? Number 10, Sonic Advance, Rush, Colors, Sonic the Hedgehog, the classic. That's fascinating. Sonic Adventure 2 on the is number 6. Sonic Generations on Switch. There's that. 4, 3, 2, and what's number 1? Sonic 3. So they put Sonic Generations on number 5. Still within the top 10. Still a top 5. It's still something that's considered out of 40-something Sonic games. Sonic Generations is still up there. The only thing that came out of that game is that it made Blaze canon. I don't know if I'd say that. Like, Blaze is canon in Sonic 06. And if you really want to get technical, Sonic Rush is also, I guess you can air quotes, canon. Why is this open world Sonic game not there? Sonic Frontiers? I mean, they put Sonic Adventure at number 11. Where is Sonic Frontiers? Oof. They put the original Sonic Generations. Oh, Generations on 3DS at number 19. Sonic Superstars, number 18. That's another game we have to play. Meant to say retcon. Sonic Rush is supposed to be her first introduction. Sonic 06 was, yeah, the retcon. Yeah. God, freaking Sonic Heroes. This game stinks. The heck is Sonic Superstars? Sonic Superstars is... You know how I mentioned earlier about Sonic 4 and how everyone hated it? Sonic Superstars is what I consider to be the real Sonic 4. It's like the 2D style game, but you have 4 different characters you can play as. It's pretty cool looking. I think a lot of people hate it. I think it's one of the most hated Sonic games, for whatever reason. Let's see, top 25. Let's see what Game Radar says. Let's just go straight to the top 10. Well, Sonic Generations is number 8. I just saw that. Sonic Adventure is number 9. Lost World is number 10. That's interesting. Sonic Pocket Adventure. I don't know if we can trust these guys. They put Sonic Pocket Adventure on the top 10. Sonic the Hedgehog on the Game Gear. Sonic Mania is number 5. Sonic 1 is number 4. Sonic 3 Knuckles is number 3. CD's 2. And Sonic 2 is 1. That seems about what a lot of people think. I love that game. Sonic Heroes is cool. I hate Sonic Heroes. Sonic Heroes is disgusting. I tried to play it on stream, and my goodness, dude, it was awful. Well, alright. Honestly, it's a short stream, but I think we're probably going to wrap it up here. We will be getting back to more stuff later on this week. Tomorrow, we are going to be playing Halo. I meant to play Halo a couple of weeks ago, and before that, months ago. But I couldn't get it to work. I figured it out. I figured out what was holding me back. I got it all solved out, so we're finally going to play Halo tomorrow. I don't know how far we're going to get, but I'm going to do my darndest to beat the whole game tomorrow. We'll see how far we can get. But alright. It's been fun. Kingdom Hearts Coded is a game. We watched it in movie form, but it is a game out there somewhere. I don't care for it. But we will come back later, and we will play more games as we go by. But alright, I appreciate you guys so much for hanging out with me today. It's been a lot of fun, and I can't wait to get back to more stuff. More Sonic, more Kingdom Hearts, and more adventures await us. Thanks again, everybody. I hope to see you all again real soon, alright? You take it easy, and I'll see you all again real soon, alright? Bye-bye.